some new stuff. I know you a big Rodecaster Pro.
Did you go with the Pro?
I went with the Duo.
Oh, okay.
Duo
No. That's
out.
perfect for podcasts. And it's got more features. I mean, it's you can do video and sound.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah. So you straight, man.
So I went with that, and then I got some new headphones and a little mic here because I want to, get that broadcasty voice on. So
no, you straight.
Hopefully it is crispy. I'm
no, you crispy, man. Straight. You crispy, bro.
Yeah, he sound like he's ready for 95.7 the game.
Yeah, man. Shoot, you need to
to get there where you at, G.
You need to be on there with Club Shay Shay or something.
Hey, I'm getting ready to relaunch the podcast, so that's why I invested in a little bit of new equipment.
There you go.
And, like I said, I got the hands free. I don't have to worry about the mic in front of me when I'm doing the video stuff like I'm doing right now. So trying to be a little versatile. Good
stuff, man. Good stuff. And are you going what software are you going just like straight? Are you on Zoom right now? But
I'm on Zoom. I have a Zoom account as well. But like I said, following you, I think you have been on Restream. So I picked up a Restream account as well. So when I'm streaming, bringing guests on and being able to do a lot of different stuff, I got Restream for the times I want to go live as well. So
good stuff. If you have a YouTube account, you can actually mesh them together so you can broadcast to several platforms at the same time. Big Rack is in the building. I see you. Look, Big Rack in the smoking room, y'all. He back there puffing on something good. Big Rack, I see you, babe. What that look like, man? What is that?
It's actually when I was down in Newport Beach at that smoking event, I won a box of these. It's called Casino Reals.
Okay.
Made by Nico.
Okay. Good stuff.
Actually pretty good.
Good stuff, man. We definitely connect. I done recruited another puffer. I got another big smoker. Roy Sullivan is now officially a cigar smoker, Rack.
I'm a rookie.
Hey, Rack, we went to the H Lounge and was the last people to leave, man. We closed the joint down. First time in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
We went to the A Lounge and closed the joint down, man. We was the last.
Don't have me go get my hat, bro.
Look, you gonna go get his 8 Lounge hat. Hey, you know what we picked up, Rack? Was a couple of Ocho Cinco. You know Ocho Cinco got cigar. We picked up a couple of them, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had his. I had his. Big Poppy has one.
Okay. I couldn't remember who. I kept saying it's a baseball player that has cigars. I couldn't think of who it was. It was Big Poppy. There go one of them Ocho Cincos right there.
The Ocho. I would light it now, but Janina kicked me out the house.
Look where Rack at. Rack is on the back patio. Backyard. Hey, good stuff. Hey, big ups, Les. I see you, Les. If you back joining us, I know we had a quick little stoppage in the stream over there on Facebook. I got one of these keyboards, man, that has the trackpad built into it, so I don't have to use a mouse. But the last thing that I always have the pointer on, if I don't move it, when you go back to click on something, it'll click that. So, see, I'm using OBS. So when you click to start the stream, you click on this little tab to say start streaming. So when I click on that and then we get to talking, the pointer is still on start streaming, but now it says stop streaming. So when I go to move it, it clicks it and it stops. So the only way you could do it is start and just move the pointer out the way. You know, I do that all the time, man. All the doggone time.
When you're using OBS, right? Are you using Restream as well? Is that hooked up, or are you just using the OBS?
I'm using the OBS. See, like you're seeing me playing, like you don't see nothing around me right now. But if you go on the Facebook page, you're going to see DJD Smack Talk Get Down up here. You're going to see Smack Talk Hotline. You're going to see the little ticker at the bottom. That's because that basic stream is going through OBS.
Gotcha. And not Restream, because Restream has that capability. So I'm trying to figure that out if the Restream replaces the OBS. Because I think the OBS is free. Restream you got to pay for.
Well, this is the thing. I have Restream running through OBS.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like right now on OBS, I'm streaming to YouTube and Facebook.
Right.
With all my, stuff.
Gotcha,
Now Zoom is just regular. But this is what I'm about to do. Watch. In Zoom, you could do this. You're going to get a notification that's going to say you live on Facebook. Watch. I didn't even know we could do this. You know what I mean? I didn't know until a few weeks back. You know what I mean? So watch this. I'm going to click on boom, go live. You should see a little something going to pop up saying y'all live on Facebook. Now
this meeting is being live streamed. Yes.
Now, if you go to Facebook right now, you're going to see us on Facebook and it's going to be like a Zoom format almost.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we'll be these four. Yep. It's gonna say Jay Sims. You got Roy. It's it's got Eric, Big Racklin on there, and Dwayne DJD Minor. You're gonna see it just like that on Facebook now.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And it's showing it up in the on my left hand corner live, and then it says Facebook. So it's showing that we're on Facebook. Gotcha.
There you go, bro. There you go. Yep. So we live. Hey, I like that background right there, Rack, man. Rack got a little Zoom experience. He know about virtual backgrounds and all.
You like my virtual background, bro?
Hey, Roy got real time background. Hey, Les, join us over on Zoom, bro. Join us on Zoom, or go to the live that's showing the Zoom and leave your comments. Because Les says he's been good, just working and skating. He's mentioning the game. That was a rough game for the USA. That was a really rough game for the USA. They took them guys a little too, I don't know what they was doing. They was trying to coast on them, and Valanciunas was like, nah.
Hey, D, these cats ain't playing, man. They come in, they bringing their A game to the USA.
Yeah.
I mean, these dudes, if you look at their percentage on 3-pointers, it's got to be over 50%. Well over.
Yeah, they knocking them down, man.
They was knocking them down.
They knocking them down on the USA.
It's a different game, man. And also now because of the amount of basketball that's played year round and played in the different countries, they don't fear the US anymore.
Yeah.
At first, when we started, they were in awe of those, Michael Jordans and the Magic Johnsons and the Larry Bird. They was in awe. They were looking to get an autograph instead of D'ing up. These cats now trying to prove a point to get into the league.
Yeah.
They ain't caring. Yeah, especially with the names they got on that roster. Shit, I could beat 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, I know. I still think that's our B team.
Oh, most certainly.
If we put our A team on them cats, they wouldn't have a chance.
Yeah, the world know that, but they also know that the A team not going to risk $800 million.
Exactly.
Exactly.
For a gold medal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
And and I think that they what's up, Rev? Come off mute. I know now you look, I know you gonna come in sounding like James, all them ties you done got in the last 2 weeks. All them ties and offering and the new building fund.
Hey, he talking, but we can't hear him.
Look, he got the
You might be able to take him off mute yourself, D.
No, he's off. I just heard him a second ago.
Oh, there
okay, can you hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you.
I had to take communion today, so no, I've been out serving the people.
Okay. Thanking them for them building fund donations, huh?
I don't know nothing about no communion, Dwayne. Anyway, that's
hey, you know what? I actually I watched the communion service this morning at Orlando that comes on here. OB.
Communion, didn't you?
No, I didn't take communion today, man. I do got some grape juice and some saltine crackers downstairs, though. That's all I need,
You need.
So, hey, I'm going to do that before I turn in for the night. I'm going to definitely do that, man. I'm going to definitely do that. Matter of fact, I got me some pomegranate juice. I didn't upgrade it from the Welch's.
Y'all already talking about base football or whatever you're talking about, man. You can ready to talk about the preacher, man.
I was just messing with you, man. You my guy, man. But I did watch.
Don't let me come over here and lay hands on you now.
Say a prayer for your boy, man.
Hey, Roy, I put some anointing on him and start frying. Don't do that.
I actually watched the service this morning. OB, the name of his church in Sacramento is called
Paul, I think it is.
Shower of Blessings or something like that. Okay. Shower of Blessings or something. But their service, see, OB he's the videographer dude for them. So he's doing the live video for the church on Sunday mornings. So I'll be critiquing them on, man, you be moving the camera too fast, man. You got to zoom in right here and all of this. But he's really good, though. No, he's real good. He's real good. Yeah, so I'm surprised he hasn't checked in yet, you know.
How you fellas doing this evening?
We all good, man. We here, man.
Yes.
We here, man. You know, we here.
I was looking at, I thought I was taping old Coco.
Uh-huh.
And man, I caught her just in time too, boy.
She won today. I missed her today. I fell asleep.
Yeah, nah, she did some work.
Okay, so
some work today.
So she on to the next round, man. That's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
Finals.
Hey, man, did you see Tiafo? What's his name? Tiafo?
Yeah, the brother.
Tiafo? Yeah, he did his thing. But it was another match. You see the two Americans, man? That dude with the 146 mile per hour serve, bro?
Yeah.
I was like, man, he was mad because he got his butt whooped the first two sets. But, man, in the third set, man, this dude was destroying the serve, man. I was like, okay, 129 I could see. Men. But, man, he cranked it up, man. I said, did that say 149? I'm like, nah, man, ain't no way this dude, sir. I mean, consistently, not just like he did it one time and they said, look at the little, the little meter be up there. No, he was like, every set, every game, he was like light 142, 137, 149, 149. I'm like, man, this dude, he lost, though. He lost. He ended up losing. But it was two Americans playing. Of course, he wasn't ranked as high as the guy that beat him. So, you know how that go. They want to see those guys that's ranked high, move forward in the tournament. But Coco, man, she doing her thing, man. She doing her thing. Doing her thing.
Serena and them pass the baton to her. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Pass the baton on. Pass the baton on. So yeah, we were on that Keith beat Dixon. Keith Dixon, man, what's going on, man? Get in here. Keith, I see you over there on Facebook, man. Get in here, bro. The Zoom link is pinned in the comments over on Facebook. Let's go. Let's go, fellas. Don't be afraid, man, to get on. Why people be afraid to get on Zoom, man? I don't know why folks be afraid to get on Zoom. Like,
because I think you're gonna roast them.
No, I ain't roasting nobody, man. We having fun, man. Shoot.
Hey, at least when you on Zoom, you got face to face and you could go at it.
Yeah.
Mano a mano.
Yeah, you don't have to be Facebook typing comments.
You got to keep up typing.
Yeah, you got to keep up typing. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, get on board, y'all. Quit playing. Come on, get on board. Let me see something if I can paste that in there. Boom. There it is. One more time. Now y'all need to come on, get down with us on the Smack Talk. Get down. Hey man, first I appreciate y'all checking in again. You know what I mean? Sundays, NFL season is here. Next week is popping off. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be real interesting. I don't know, Roy. We might have to take a special trip out there, man, and put something on that Jets-Bill game, man. That 1.5 points. I'm like, man, I'm almost ready to bet the farm on that game because I'm like, man, come on, man. The Bills gonna destroy the Jets, man. The Bills are gonna destroy the Jets, man.
I mean, they hyping the Jets right now because of
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
And they had a pretty good defense last year, so they really hyping them up.
Right.
Man.
So I think the the focus is in the wrong area when you look at the Jets. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, and they were a better team. Excuse me, they're going to be a better team with Rodgers, but they strong point is going to be their defense. That head coach is going to get that defense playing. Mm-hmm. So I think that they're going to give Buffalo some problems.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what Jets secondary was like last year, because they got your boy from the Niners, right?
Well, hey, where's the game at? You know that's
it's
my
in
team.
It's in New York. It's in New York.
So it's well, New York and New York. So is it the
it's Jets? Jets
are
our home team.
So last year, as we were all saying, defense was the strength of that team, but they had the defensive rookie of the year, Sauce, at corner, right? So they pretty tight. They got a nice defense, but also they had the rookie of the year on offense and the wide receiver. So I'm thinking and I'm hoping, but I'm also a realistic New Yorker. And my Jets
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Me.
You are a Jets fan. That's right.
My Jets have disappointed me for many, many, many years. So I know not to get too hyped up as to what's going on. But I think they're going to make some noise. You know, last year they started off quick and then they faded and missed the playoffs. But I think this year with that steady quarterback, that's going to be that anchor that keeps everybody together, right? Because the defense is going to show up. But I think the offensive now has that guy who's going to keep them together. And I've been watching Hard Knocks. I haven't watched Hard Knocks since year one. But I said, let me watch this. Let me see what's going on from the inside. And from a skeptical Jets fan, I'm feeling like we might have something that we can put together this year.
Okay.
So don't count us out. Don't count us out. I'm not proclaiming Super Bowl, but I believe this is a division game. So folks are going to show up week one because this is a very important game.
Yeah.
Y'all count out. We were just talking about the first game. Y'all can already count it out.
I think we're gonna surprise a whole lot of folks. I'm on here today, September 3rd, 2023. I think we're gonna surprise some folks. First of all, I think a lot of folks have high expectations, but I think what the expectations need to be in the locker room, as we all know, former athletes, coaches, so on and so forth. Those guys in there believing, and I think that they're gonna get it done. I think they're gonna get it done and have a good year.
Okay. There you go. You got it firsthand from a Jets fan, man. I forgot about that, Jay. You are a Jets fan.
Like I said, I've been quiet for the last few years, right? Because they've been disappointed. And I got two girls that I'm running around. I ain't got enough energy and enough emotions to be spreading myself thin. So I'm like, I got to dedicate this to my girls. Y'all can go do what y'all need to do. When y'all start winning, then I'll come back in a couple of years.
Got you. Good stuff, man.
Well, they got there's a lot of defensive ends, man, that's not signed. We still waiting on Bosa. Mm-hmm. Kansas City still waiting on their DN. And they all want more than Arnold for the Rams.
Is Donald the highest paid defensive end or whatever defensive player?
Yeah.
What about the boy in Kansas City, Jones?
He ain't signed yet.
Yep.
Jones ain't signed for Kansas City yet?
Nope.
What?
They say them cats want quarterback money.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, man, hey, you gotta pay the guys. They
got what? A few days. I mean, season start Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thursday is Sunday, the.
So I'm looking, if they're going to sign, they're going to have to start doing it like on Monday, tomorrow, and Tuesday.
Yeah. Because like Tuesdays is usually the days they be saying, well, by the end of the day, Tuesday, we looking for so-and-so to go ahead and do whatever he needs to do. There go VL coming in. Hold on, gentlemen. Oh, James, man, I went to the driving range the other day, man.
I saw you.
Hey, you see my approach? You know where I learned that approach from, huh?
It looked familiar.
I know, man. I learned that approach from James. Hey, guys, this dude hit the ball straight every time. I've never seen him shank a ball, nothing.
Stop it.
I'm serious. That approach, that's where I got that from. That's what the little step to the side, step. I got that from you, man.
I saw that. I was like, man, I know I ain't been out there in a minute. That looked familiar.
Yeah, I got that from James, man. What's up, VL? You in the building, VL. We need you to come off mute, brother. Need you to come off mute. Uh-oh.
He came on video.
No, that was me. That was me.
There you go. Oh, that's...
What's up, Vaughn?
Now you're on mute on both of them. No, I'm good.
Okay. Let's see something. Boom. Oh, yeah. See, I had some other music going in the background, but we good now, though. We good. What's up, V?
Hey, what's going on, baby? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm going to go see the man either tomorrow morning, afternoon, or Tuesday, man, and I'm going to grab a couple, so I'll call you, man.
If you see him Tuesday, he's going to be, depending on what time you go, up in San Francisco at the VA.
Oh, out at Fort Miley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, he said he'd be in V-Town, Georgia, and I forgot the name of the street. He said Georgia and
Sonoma in there.
Sonoma. He said I won't miss him. So
yeah, you won't.
I might just get up and run tomorrow. We talking about watermelons, y'all. I need some real watermelon, man.
He has the yellow and the red.
And the red. Yeah, man. You know, you go in these grocery stores and get these watermelons, and you get them little things like this, man. That ain't no watermelon. And then it's not seeded. I actually got lucky and got a yellow one time. It was good, but it just was no seeds. You know, I'm like,
bring your yolks, because them watermelons, man, are about 55, 60 pounds.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna be ready, man. I'm taking the truck, man.
Dang, that's watermelon on steroids, boy. 60 pounds.
Look, it's full of seeds. It's definitely full of seeds.
Yeah. Them the ones you want, man. The ones
sweet
with the seeds. So I haven't been able to find. I was like, I put a post. Y'all look on my Facebook. I'm like, where in the heck is the watermelon man at? You know, the watermelon man used to be posted in every neighborhood in San Francisco. And one was in Fillmore, one was in Hunters Point, one was down in Double. It was a watermelon man in every neighborhood. You don't see that no more. You know?
Black Man's Plus. Got that right.
Yeah, you don't see it no more. I was hoping that Aunt Bailey would check in, because he goes to the patch. Like, I don't know how many times in the summer. He goes to the patch up there near him and grabs them all the time. You know, but I haven't seen a watermelon man, dude, in so long, bro. I was like, man, where the original watermelon man? You know, good stuff, man.
Yeah.
We need that. We need that.
Good. Talking about Godfrey Cambridge or somebody.
What you say, bro?
He said Godfrey Cambridge. Yeah, gentlemen. So again, man, the NFL is starting next week. We had some. I don't know, James, you wasn't here last week, and Rack, you wasn't here last week. It was just, of course, myself and a bunch of 49er fans, of course. You know, so at least we got a Jets fan. But last week we were predicting what their outcome of their season was, what their regular season record was going to be. For example, Vaughn picked the 49ers to go 12-5. He picked the Raiders to go 9-8. Roy went 12-5 Niners, 7-10 Raiders. Carl Jacobs went 12-5 Niners, 7-10 Raiders. Orlando Bruce went 11-6 Niners, 10-7 Raiders. And I went 11-6 Niners, 11-6 Raiders. I basically said double figures, like, you know, meaning 10 or more, but I went 11-6. Orlando said something about he was going to change his, so I told him, come on here and change it so everybody could see, because I don't want him to just tell me, and then I change it, and he say, nah, when they don't make it, he go, oh, D, I didn't say that. So I'm like, nah, come on, the Smack Talk, get down, and let everybody know you want to change your prediction. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get Big Rack on the list, and I'm going to get Jay Sims on the list. So let's see. Big Rack. And then we're going to get Jay Sims on here. Okay. So, Rack, on your Niners, man, what do you predict them to be? Go this regular
like
season.
Double digits.
Huh?
So, but I like the 12-5. 12 or better.
12-5?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know you finna. Oh shoot! I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. I made some.
You're gonna go 2-15.
Hold on. I made a mistake.
Look at that mind working.
Hold on.
What's up, boy?
Well, see, that's hold on. Rack. Niners. He said 12-5. What about the Raiders, Rack?
Oh man, that's a tough one there because the Raiders do got talent, but they are the Raiders. They don't have.
It ain't that tough, E.
Right. They got a decent squad, so I'm not. They won't win double digits. I'm gonna get them 9-8.
9-8.
Yeah.
Okay. 9-8.
And I'd say porn star Jimmy will be out by game 4.
You think so?
Definitely.
Okay.
They got too many good defensive ends in that division. He don't like to get hit.
Okay. That's fair. Jay Sims, I know you a Jets fan.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get you down. Let me see. Niners, since we outnumbered.
Hey D.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's add the Jets on to that for everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
So I'm gonna put the Jets in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody who comes on, we'll add their team. So say if Tank come on, he a Bills fan, we'll add the Bills. You know, stuff like that. Good one, Roy. Good stuff. Okay, so Jay, you're gonna give us your prediction on what you think the Niners record is gonna be.
All right, give me a minute.
See, Jay going to check out.
I need to look at the schedule.
He's looking at schedules and pregame. Well, that's fair because that's what we did last week.
That's what we did.
That's what we did last week.
In the meantime, D.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I'm gonna give you my Jets prediction.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with 10-6.
Roy says the Jets will go 10 up, 6 down. VL.
No, I'm sorry. It can't be. It's 17,
7.
Right?
7. It's 17 games. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go 10-7.
10-7.
Yes, sir.
I'm following that cat.
10-7. Okay. I'm sorry, VL. What was that?
I'm following that cat. 10-7.
Okay. 10-7 on the Jets for VL. OB's not here. AB's not here. Oh shoot, Don, was you here last week?
No, I got in late. Remember?
Okay. Hold on. Let me get you on there because I'm like, wait a minute, somebody missing. Don M. So.
I know he gonna poo-poo all on the Raiders.
Okay, let's see. Huh? Hey. That's okay. The Raiders are going to make y'all some believers this year. We got talent, man. This is the thing. Look, the only thing the Raiders is playing against this year, like always, is the refs. That's all we playing against. You know what I mean? Like I stated last week, we're the most penalized team in the third quarter, probably in history, man. Like we get penalized so much that it just changes the momentum of the game. And y'all know. Y'all see the games. I mean,
That's self-induced stuff. So, the Niners, do we get that same caveat?
No, listen. I'm going to tell y'all. It's the Al Davis curse. Like y'all got the Cap curse. It's the Al Davis curse. The league, man, Al Davis name will live on in infamy, man. I'm telling you, because he's done the league so dirty in his day, they never gonna let the Raiders will probably never go to the Super Bowl because the league is just not gonna let that happen, dude. They will not let the Al Davis legacy see a title game no more. I'm serious.
I saw it's just yesterday. The Cleveland Browns They never won the Super Bowl and never hosted a Super Bowl. That was interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, man, you know, I'm with my Raiders to the end, but I don't see them ever going to a Super Bowl. I don't care who they have, the players, it don't matter. It's the league and it's them flags, man. Y'all done seen, come on, man. Y'all done seen game, we up 21-3. Next thing you know, you get in the third quarter, you get 10 penalties in one quarter. Like, what team wins with 10 penalties in one quarter?
Wow.
Not many.
Wow.
Come on, Rack, you didn't seen it, right?
I'm not even talking about the penalties. I'm talking about the excuses that you using.
I know, man. I'm about to bring brother some. I'm about to bring him some napkins, man.
Hold on. What is an excuse? I'm giving you now. An excuse would be something.
So I'm gonna give you a fact that you would not take into last year. How many times have you seen in the history of football a team lose 4 quarterbacks in one season? You didn't allow that for an excuse, but all of a sudden now you're gonna talk about penalties?
Lose 4 quarter. You talking about the Niners?
Exactly.
Okay, wait a minute. That's a fact. I've never said anything about. First off, y'all problem is your coach. It ain't got nothing to do with your players. The Niners problem is the coaching. It has nothing to do. Y'all got the most talent on both sides of the ball. If not the most, you damn near close with Kansas City. Y'all got the most talent on both sides of the ball. So it ain't the players. It's the coaching. Now, if Shanahan wouldn't have been running the hell out of freaking Trey Lance or calling the same play, guess what? Trey Lance wouldn't have got hurt. If he wouldn't have been running plays for Garoppolo, Garoppolo is not that type of player to be running the ball, standing in the pocket forever, but that's the plays that's being called. Shanahan got your players hurt, man. That's just a fact. That's how I see it.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm not referring to or alluding to the fact that the coaches got the players hurt. The point of the matter is the players was hurt. And last year, that's all y'all, the quarterback, they can't use it as an excuse.
Well, that's because this is what I hear from Niner fans and Warrior fans. Next man up. If the next man get hurt, then, hey, he got hurt. Right? Don't y'all be saying next man up? Meaning if someone gets hurt, the next person steps in and fulfills the job the same way, if not better or enough to keep y'all on the winning streak or whatever. For example, Purdy, right? Hold on, we got somebody on the hotline. DJD, Smack Talk, get down. Who we speaking to?
This is D.O., man. Give me a few minutes of my time, man.
Who is this?
Yeah, it's me.
D.O.?
Yeah, it's me.
You in the building? D.O.
Hey, I can't be long, D, but I wanted to tap in, man, because you over there talking that bullshit, too.
Holla at me, D.O. What you got to say, man? First, thank you, man, for checking in, man. I hope all is well with you, brother. All right?
It's been up and down, but I'm all right. I'm all right, bro.
Yeah, tell me to get on Zoom.
We can't hear him.
Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead and talk now, D. You there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, I hear a little bit.
Let me see. I got him up.
First, I just want to say, you ain't changed a bit, D.
Why am I supposed to change?
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening to you over here. You one-sided.
Listen, D.O., let me say this. I'm not one-sided. I rib on the 49ers because the 49ers rib on the Raiders. I'm not one-sided. I'm a fan of the game. And like I say, the only thing I don't like about the Niners is the coaching. I give credit where credit is due. Y'all the most, like I said, between you and Kansas City, it's 1-2 or 1-1 or whatever, Kansas City and the Niners. I think the Niners have a little more talent than Kansas City. But y'all don't lose games based on talent. Y'all lose games.
Did you hear what you just said? Hold it. Did you just hear what you said?
What's that?
We have more talent than the Kansas City Chiefs.
You don't think so?
Oh man. Hey man.
You telling me? Well, let's just take it position by position.
Hey,
Mahomes is the man. Look,
D, don't go by position. We talking football. This ain't basketball. This is football you talking.
y'all play in a harder division. Y'all have the toughest schedule just about every year.
Hey, you're making.
No, this is facts. Do y'all have the toughest schedule just about in the NFC?
Hey, D.
Do y'all have the toughest schedule every year?
Do they have one of the best quarterbacks that you ever seen?
They play a weak schedule in the AFC.
That's not how I just asked you. I said, do they have one of the best quarterbacks
Yes, they
you
do.
ever seen?
Yes, they do.
All right, so we're going to change this conversation then.
No. Keep going. Keep
Who
going.
do we have back there?
Keep going. Listen.
I'm going to say again.
You
Who do
got
we have
Purdy.
back
You
there?
got Purdy. And for Purdy, listen, like I said, everybody is a witness. I said when the first time I seen Purdy throw a ball down the field in the Monday night game, when he got in the third quarter, threw it right down the field, 60 yards on the fly, like on a string. I said that dude is gonna be dope. Purdy can be just as good as any other quarterback. If not, go look at his stats, bro. The dude came in last year. You're a 49er fan, bro.
I'm a 49er fan. I don't need to look at his stats. I know what they are.
Name a quarterback. Listen. Let me ask you a question. You asked me one. Let me ask you a question. What NFC quarterback last year played better than Purdy? Purdy only played how many games, Roy? 10 or 9?
First of all, hey, D.
Just know, I answered your question, D.
Let me answer that. You're not even asking. Hey, you're not even asking a logical question to a quarterback who played 7 football games in a season.
How many games did he play, Roy?
Counting playoffs? What you want to add?
How many games?
Without the playoffs?
No, total. He went what? 8-1?
9-1.
9-1.
He went 9-1.
Okay, and I'm gonna ask you one more time. Now, this is my question. Just because he went 9-1, did that put him at elite quarterback?
No, we didn't say elite. I just asked the question. How many other quarterbacks in the NFC?
Put him in the top 10 at quarterbacks?
I didn't say that wasn't the question.
I'm asking you that question.
But you ain't answered mine.
You putting Purdy as one of the best, and he did.
I didn't say that. I asked the question. How many quarterbacks in the NFC had a better win-loss record than him? How many? That's the question.
You trying to, D, you trying to dissect a 9-game season.
No, I'm just, Rack, how many other quarterbacks had a better record
like me saying,
than Purdy?
Go push up all the stats.
No, I didn't say, that's not what I said. You're changing.
I said that's like me saying that to you.
What'd you say, Roy? One quarterback, right?
And who was that?
Had better stats than Purdy, right?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, one quarterback, had better stats than the dude, and he only played 10 games. 9 games in the regular season, 1 playoff game.
So I'm going to ask you one more time.
Are you going to answer my question, bro?
Right
You said what, D?
You said he was the second best in the league and all these.
No. I said NFC.
Oh, in the NFC.
In y'all division, the NFC. He was the second best quarterback in the NFC, and he only played 9 regular season games. That don't resonate with you? I got other 49er fans on here. I'm not a 49er fan, and I think that's excellent.
Once again, I'm a 49er fan, but Purdy is not the second best quarterback in the NFC, buddy.
Well, what did his stats just say?
I'm going to say it again.
The stats don't mean,
if you really sit here saying
that
Purdy is the best, second best quarterback by playing 9 games.
Put it like that.
Hey, all right. You win.
Garoppolo had phenomenal stats. He wasn't a good quarterback.
Garoppolo, but Garoppolo was 5-0, and he got hurt, right?
Right, but
he had excellent stats.
Right.
If he would have stayed healthy, guess what? He probably would have been 1 or 2 in the NFC himself.
So,
but that doesn't
D,
let's do it like this, D. Check it out. to answer your question, you got the Cowboys, you got the Giants, you got the Eagles, and you got the Commanders. I beg to say that Purdy is better than the
all
Giants
of them.
quarterback.
All of them.
He better, except for Hurts.
Except for Hurts. He was.
Right. So
he better than Dak.
We got Justin Fields.
Hey,
we got.
Hey, let me just hear this one more time.
Boy that used to play for the Rams.
So all you
Detroit
brothers right now, all you brothers saying right now, Purdy is the second best quarterback in the NFC.
Based on his stats from last year.
That's
just
not the question I'm asking. Stats is overrated. I'm asking you.
Oh my God!
Is question. This is my question. Is he the second best quarterback in the NFC? That's my question to you.
To me, according to what the stats say, yes, he was.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you a question. You giving me stats.
I just said yes. According to the stats, yes.
Okay. All right.
Now, are you basing? Now, what are you basing it on? Are you basing it on who wins? Are you basing it on wins?
I'm just gonna listen. All right.
I'm asking you, what are you basing your quarterback stuff on wins? Because if you're saying, okay, Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league because he won the Super Bowl.
Fan, that's somebody who can look at somebody playing football, and do you put him at number 2? That's what I'm asking you. I don't want to hear about stats. And
to me, listen,
the second best quarterback in the NFC.
I just asked, what was his stats based on the quarterbacks in the NFC? Roy looked up the stats. It said he was number 2. Now, in the league, where does he rank at in the league after only playing 9 games? I don't know. These other quarterbacks played full seasons, bro.
Listen, I will never put a quarterback who played 7 regular season games and 2 playoff games that high so fast. Not me. He got to do a little more. He got to show me to play a season.
And you entitled to that. However, remember, hey, James, come back on, James. Try to get back in, James. I seen you. I missed you, bro. James, try to come back in the Zoom. I think that was James Fails. Come on back, James. I'm sorry I missed you, bro.
Hey, D, but I don't want to stop your show. I don't want to hold your show up, man. Keep
listen, I want you to get the opinion of your fellow 49er fans. Like I said, I'm not a 49er fan, but I am a fan of the game. I know talent when I see talent.
Hey, let me ask you this question, D, real quick. Let me ask you this question. Let me change the subject real quick. How do you like your quarterback now?
Hey, Garoppolo is the same Garoppolo he was when he was with the Niners. I said it last week if you was listening. Garoppolo got to go out and win the big game in order for me to give him some props, period. Until he wins, like I say, you know I'm always on him, and I'm on him because of the fact that Garoppolo is a good quarterback. What have I always said about Garoppolo, OB? He's a good quarterback, man. He's one of the top quarterbacks in the league, but he's just known for always blowing the big game.
He chokes in the big games.
He chokes in the big games. So until he win the big game, I'm going to stay on him. Whether he on the Raiders, the Niners, the Chiefs, the whoever, I'm going to be on his tail until he go and win.
So my last question before I go. How many quarterbacks won the big game in the last 5 years?
How many quarterbacks won a game?
The big game.
Mahomes have won. Listen, well, in the big game, of course, it ain't no one player that's going to win the game.
That's my whole damn point.
You know what I mean?
It
ain't no one player.
That's my point right there, man, that the 49ers is a team. We gave up a 17-point lead. The defense got to be accountable for something. But I'm not going to get into that because everybody points the finger at one player. This is football. It takes. Did you play football, D, coming up?
No, I didn't. Not like high school and college, no.
All right. Well, just from my...
And we talking pros. So if you didn't say pros, if you didn't play pros, I think the most experienced football player we got on here now is Rack. Rack went to a bowl game, right, Rack?
You came up.
Yes, sir.
You said what, D? You said something about when we came up, what?
Did you put on the shoulder pads?
As a kid, yeah. But like I said, I didn't play high school football and I didn't play college football.
So therefore, you should know how important in football is. You got to have a team or you're not going to be good. If the line ain't blocking, you're not going to run. if the guys are playing defense, you're not gonna win. That's just how. When I played football, I realized how much of a team sport it was. So I never played football at one person. That's just me. But Jimmy G, to me, is not the reason why the 49ers lost the Super Bowl. That's just my personal opinion.
We know that because Shanahan is the same coach that blew a 23 to what? No, 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. Just like he blew it with the Niners. It's the coaching. I've said
Shanahan
that over
called
and over.
The plays on defense.
Say again?
Shanahan called the plays on defense.
Shanahan is the head coach.
Did Shanahan call the play?
I don't know who called the plays. I don't know who called the plays on defense. I know Shanahan Shanahan's track records speak for itself. Period.
Hey, my last question is, all right. My last question, I'm gonna leave the show alone. What do you rank Shanahan as coaching right now in the NFL? Where do you put him at?
I put him in the scrub category.
Oh, see, that's why I say you're not a real football. You biased.
I put him in the scrub category because guess what? The media hype
that make you bad, right? That make you bad when you put somebody like that in that category. That let me know you're not even being honest.
Listen, okay, let me ask you this: how does Shanahan compare to Andy Reid?
What you say?
How does he compare to Andy Reid? Do he measure up to Andy Reid?
Andy Reid is up in elite. He's not in that elite.
Wait, hold on. He said Andy Reid is elite. You said Andy Reid is elite, right?
He's not in that category.
Wait a minute. Did you just say Andy Reid was elite? I heard the word elite. You said Andy Reid is in an elite, and then you stopped.
He goes to me up. Yes, he goes up in that category with the elite.
So you saying Shanahan is elite?
To me, no. Shanahan is not elite.
Okay, that's why I just told you. I put him over there in the scrubs, and I'm on him just like I'm on Jimmy G. Go win the Super Bowl, man. Go win the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna give you props. That's all to it. Go win the Super Bowl, and you're gonna get some props. Because look, it's like this. Shanahan, you see it in his interviews, but one, Shanahan don't like to talk the truth. He's a puppet. He gonna say what's scripted. He gonna say what's scripted.
Hey man, you making your conversation. You hating all your people like,
bro, it's my opinion because my opinion doesn't match yours. You saying I'm hating. That's your right to say whatever you want. I don't have to hate on nothing. I don't play. I'm not in the league.
Got a whole show.
I'm telling you what I like and what I dislike.
Oh, man.
That's all.
Okay. I can say this as far as Shanahan's concerned.
Hey, I'm gonna let you.
Coaching, there's different layers in coaching.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm done talking. I want to just listen to your show. I done talked, but thank you very much.
Hold on. Go ahead, Rack.
Shanahan is an excellent. He is an elite play designer,
offense coordinator.
He is a terrible decision maker in crunch time.
Stop right there for a second. What I say, offensive coordinator. James just said it too. Offensive design. Let's see. Let's see. Let me ask you a question.
If you coaching a football team, I coach basketball. I've coached kids for 20 years. So if I bring kids to 4 out of 5 championships and we lose or 3 out of 5, like LeBron James, that mean that I'm not elite coach? That mean he ain't an elite player?
Not if you can. Who you comparing him to? You said Andy Reid is an elite coach. So if you comparing him to Andy Reid, he's garbage.
He's not in no. All right.
But how did
Jimmy? Hey,
how did
Shanahan garbage? You right?
Become an elite coach.
My last question:
by losing.
When the last time the Raiders
by losing in Philly?
When the last time the Raiders had
to your
when
point,
the last time the Raiders had
the layers part of it? I'm not. When you're the head coach, you're not just calling the plays on offense. You have to know what's going on everywhere, right? You trust your, coordinators as far as a defensive coordinator, special team coordinator, but you're still ultimately responsible for what happens. And that's the part that he hasn't been able to put together. Can he design some plays? Can he call some plays? Do he have the weapons and they're going to run it around and throw it around? That's what they've shown to do. But as you're saying, D, when it's money time, right?
Yeah.
When it's money time, he is not aware of all of the different situations that's going on, and it's just one thing here and there that's going to cost these guys the game. You know.
Yeah, but I beg to differ because I can recall a couple of plays, one specifically in the Super Bowl with Kansas City, or even the NFC Championship game against the Rams, where the quarterback, where the offensive quarter, where the KC quarterback or the Ram quarterback threw a pass, and the ball, the defensive back right there, put an interception and dropped the ball.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Again, the players got to make the plays as well.
That's not the defensive coordinator or the coach's fault.
And there you go back
See,
to the team
it's a
part.
team
As
game.
a coach,
Man, y'all
I got
trying
to
to
get my
point
players
the
in the right
finger.
position to make a play, which they were, and then the players will have to execute. And if the players ultimately don't execute at the end of the day, I don't care what type of play you called, you're still going to lose. Right, so that's where you talk about the totality of this is the ultimate team game. Because I played college ball and I coach college ball, and I know from 1 through 11, everybody's got to do what they got to do. If the center does not snap the ball and get that to the quarterback can't hand it off to the running back. He can't throw it to the wide receivers, so on and so forth. Right, so that's that chain reaction. Everybody's got to do their assignment. Everybody's got to be on point. But I will say this though, talent is a game changer, right? So if you got talent, you do have the ability to overcome a lot of weaknesses of the team. We saw that yesterday. Mike Vick, we seen Mike Mahomes, we seen guys with a play that should have been dead because they've got an ultimate and an elite skill, make a play. So there's lots of dudes out there that can do that.
Listen, the 49ers went into Philly last year. They went into Philly last year. Did the 49ers have more talent than the Philadelphia Eagles last year?
They matched up.
Wait a minute. Roy, well, I'm gonna go around the whole room. Did they have more talent, Roy?
I can't say. I mean, Philly was a front runner the whole season long, man. Mm-hmm. And they wasn't a front runner because they was good, and they had talent. So for me to say that, Niners had better talent than them, no, I can't say that.
Okay, what about you, Rack? You think the Niners had more talent than Philly?
I think at certain positions they did, but that was a toss-up game. That was a 50-50 game because both teams got talent at all three levels.
Okay.
Both teams.
Okay, I'm sorry. Don, what you think?
They're pretty much even.
Pretty much even? What you think, VL?
I think so. Like Rack was about to say, it just depends on the situation and the chess match. If this happens, then you got more dominant players to make this come over. If that happens, then this. So it was a chess game, more or less. As far as talent, and it was marketed that way throughout the whole season. If they play this, they play that. I mean, if the Niners play the Eagles, this is going to happen. Thus and so. But like you say, it was the matchups and a chess game. We got a real good offensive team, and so did they. We had a solid defensive core, and so did they. So it was the X Factor cats.
Okay, let me ask you this. James, what did you think? What did you think about that NFC playoff game? You think the Niners had more talent than Philly?
I'm not gonna say more talent. I agree, Vail. It's a chess match. You play to your strengths and you take advantage of matchups and circumstances and situations. So I think that's what it was. Not more talent, not less talent.
What you think, OB?
Wasn't it like the number 2 defense against the number 1 defense?
I don't know. I'm just talking about watching football, and we know what went on during the season. Do you think the Niners had more talent than Philly?
That's the question.
I'm just trying to say what I'm trying to say is I believe it was like the best 1-2 defense against each other and one of the top 5 offenses. So they were pretty neck and neck.
Okay, James, you there? James, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, Doc? Welcome to the group, man. Thank you for checking in with us, man.
Yeah.
So you a Niner fan. What you think about the playoffs last year? Do you think the Niners had more talent than Philly?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I think so. It's about even, man. About even. You know, if few of them plays would have went the other way, it would have been a better shot. You know, if they would have called that flag when dude dropped the ball, that was, that would have been 4th down. It would have been over with. And no telling what could have happened after that.
Okay.
That changed the game to me right there. That play, man.
Okay. So D.O., you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So that's coming from.
What about Don Lecter?
Hey,
I asked him.
I said it was even.
No, Don said he thought it was even. I got everybody, right? Everybody chimed in? So,
everybody but you.
To me,
go ahead, D.O. No, I'm going to go last. I want to hear all the 49er fans what y'all think about y'all team. Now, what you think, D.O.?
I'm a diehard 49er fan, but I can't put them over Philadelphia from the beginning of the season. Philadelphia started off on a whole nother level than everybody. So we was playing chase to them as the elite team to me from the beginning. They had the best record, they had the best team, they had the best quarterback. So to me, we were trying to get to their level and trying to get them. Could we pop them? Yes, but I thought they had a better team than me.
So you thought that they were going. You figured the Niners was going to lose that game, or you said you thought the Niners could beat them.
I bet my money on the. I'm a Niner. No.
I'm saying I thought you said, but the
I
Niners
you
what?
The question you want us to fake the answer or what?
No, you said something I didn't hear, D.O. That's all. Damn, dude. You said something about I thought the Niners something. And then you said Philly had the best record and the best quarterback, but you said something, I thought the Niners, I missed whatever you said when you said I thought the Niners something.
All right, no problem though, bro, but thank you, I appreciate it, man.
That's all I'm saying. So, just listen, I felt like the Niners could have beaten Philly. I'm going to tell you why. Y'all got Deebo Sanders, Ayuk, Kittle, and hold on, and the kid Purdy. That's 4 weapons on offense that could get open anytime, will catch the ball. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a stats person. You line up their receivers, line up the 49er receivers. You know what I mean? Yes, they had a better quarterback, but the defense wasn't all like that, man. They defense made some plays. Okay? Purdy got hurt on a fluke play. It ain't like somebody grabbed the dude and slammed him down. He hit his hand or he hit his arm. He jammed his shoulder. He jammed his shoulder or whatever happened, right? Wasn't that the injury? His shoulder, like he threw it and jammed his elbow or something?
So a defensive player grabbed his arm, right?
Grabbed his arm or he hit it on the helmet, whatever it was.
Exactly. So they knocked him out of the game.
No.
He follow through. Didn't he follow through and hit his hand or something?
Yeah, he hit his arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So it ain't like he was like this and they hit him and knocked him out. He was throwing and like his arm hit somebody's helmet or shoulder or whatever.
His arm got clothesline, man. His arm got clothesline.
Okay. Now, with that, with him going out of the game, again, I'm going to refer back to next man up, which, okay, y'all didn't have a next man because Garoppolo was already hurt and they threw in that dude, I forget his name, the brother.
Johnson.
That was just probably shouldn't even been on the 49ers team. That was truly embarrassing. That was embarrassing. But I mean, honestly, I don't see how that dude is on anybody's team. He
didn't want that fumble when it was on the ground. He didn't want that fumble, man. He looked at it. Man, dive on the ball, man.
Like, come on, man. That was absolutely ridiculous. The fact still remains, though. Okay, and then Trey was hurt, right? Trey Lance was hurt. He was already out the whole season. Right. And then after Johnson, who came in at quarterback? Wasn't it
McCaffrey?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Emergency
but listen. McCaffrey came in the quarterback. He don't have no quarterback experience. The person that got quarterback experience, the next man was Jennings. Jennings played quarterback in college. So why wouldn't the coach? Because all y'all needed to do.
Man, here you go. Now
Listen,
you want to be the coach.
I'm
man
saying,
probably don't know one offensive play.
How they don't know one offensive play? They own
Man,
offense.
you know. Hey, do you know
Every player needs to know. It's like in basketball, rap. In basketball, when you on the court, don't you need to know all five positions, whether you play it or not?
Hey, this is what I'm saying.
Well,
this is what I'm saying about you just said. You just said out your mouth. Hey, you just said out your mouth. Shanahan is not a good coach. He's a good offensive man. Now you saying he should have put another quarterback in. You're not gonna give him no credit. No. Listen,
all he needed to do. This is my opinion. It's my opinion. If Jennings is the only guy left with quarterback experience, all he got to do is if he got to just hand the ball off. You got the best receivers in the league. You got Ayuk, you got Kittle, and you got Debo. I'm like, put the dude Jennings in. He can hand the ball off to McCaffrey. He could throw quick slants to these guys. Ayuk, hey, Debo get the ball. He's probably one of the best players after the catch. He gone.
It won't be that easy.
It's not that easy. Listen,
but it's
you
not
got
that
guys.
easy.
You got guys.
So how you gonna do that?
Listen, you got guys in the NFL that are the third quarterback that don't get snaps, and when they do get in there, they don't perform. So having a guy who's your emergency, he ain't getting nothing.
Wait a minute. The Niners have always had emergency, haven't they?
We on fourth string.
But wait a minute. The Niners have never had an emergency. I remember seeing Freddie Solomon quarterbacking in a game.
It's not gonna work. It's not.
And it worked.
It ain't gonna work. No.
So you looking for anything?
Not in the NFC Championship game. It ain't working.
That NFC Championship game was on the general manager.
Yeah.
That game was on the general manager because for one reason, when Garoppolo was down, we knew he wasn't coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he actually could have come back, but they didn't want him to come back because they didn't want him to get hurt, and they could trade him in offseason. Well, he was actually available to come back. 2, when Purdy got hurt, Josh Johnson should have never been the backup. They should have went and got a seasoned quarterback. That was the general manager's fault.
Right.
And the thought that you could put Jennings in to just turn around and hand the ball off, they're going to load the box, and McCaffrey going to get minus yardage every time he touched the ball.
That's right.
And as far as an NFL quarterback and a quick slant for an NFL quarterback, a quick slant and a 5-yard out is the hardest throw in the NFL.
It's timing. You're right.
If Jennings could do those throws, he would not be the receiver he is. He would be the quarterback in the NFL. So once we got the game was over.
Mm-hmm.
You really think that when Purdy got hurt, the game was over for y'all?
Yeah, it was over. It was over. You didn't have anybody.
Think about this.
Huh?
Purdy was not quarterback 1.
Y'all didn't have no.
Purdy was quarterback 3. Was quarterback 3, correct?
Yeah.
Trey Lance went out. So everybody that you just named, put them back 1. So Josh Johnson was quarterback 4, and Jennings would have been quarterback 5. That's unheard of.
But I'm almost, listen. This D.O., you said it yourself. You said it's a team game. Blah, you got to have talent. So you telling me on a team, I want to know this. I'm asking this question. This to everybody. So on a team, when one player goes down, it could be over for that team?
Yeah.
AD.
Quarterback, yeah.
AD.
That's why.
But I thought the quarterback is not the one. Okay, so why when the quarterback lose, you can't blame it on him?
Hey, man, you reaching.
No, I'm not reaching. You said, D.O., why do I blame it on Garoppolo? Because he goes out there and loses. But you're saying if he get knocked out the game, the team is over for the team.
Hey, listen.
So which one is it?
Well, that's if you ain't got a good backup.
If you ain't got a good backup, who wasn't prepared for the football game, the game was pretty much over.
Field manager.
You talking about who else we should have went to?
I
don't understand what you're saying.
Garoppolo lost game. It was based on his decision making.
But so this guy said it's not Garoppolo's fault when he loses. He said it's the team game. But when Purdy got knocked out, he's saying the game is over. So why the same responsibility is not for winning? You don't take the same responsibility for winning as you do in losing.
Oh man, as a teammate, you don't want to put that on your teammate because you have to play with that teammate the following week. So,
let me give y'all a scenario, because y'all Warrior fans too.
Man,
so did Poole lose games? Did he lose the game when Curry threw his mouthpiece, or was that a team loss?
That was a team win because he hit the shot.
No, I'm talking about when Poole took the long shot and he missed and they ended up losing, when Curry was all mad and they was all talking about pass the ball, blah, 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 let's the dude showboat. Was that a team loss or did they lose because of Poole?
You reach in. That was a team loss because the team gets the L, but Poole, that was a very, very selfish individual play. You are not Poole, you are not Steph Curry. You don't have the pedigree. You have not put the years in. You don't have the time to take that last shot. If anybody has earned the right to take the last shot on the Golden State Warriors, it's Steph Curry.
Okay. Now, switching back to football. So when
the team put him in a position,
right,
by let down a play to take that shot.
Okay. So back to football. When Garoppolo, for example, against the Rams that year, when he threw an underhand pass on his own 10, was that the team or was that Garoppolo?
Garoppolo. That was Garoppolo.
Okay.
Behind the back pass.
Whatever he did, it was him.
Yeah, behind the back. Hell yeah, you tripping.
On a third down, when you could have just threw the ball away and just hope you could pick up a first down on the fourth down. That had nothing to do with the team. That had nothing to do with the coach. That was Garoppolo.
Hey, I see you reaching.
No, I'm providing facts. These are things that happen. I don't have to reach.
You trying to pick, you don't win.
Like I said, this is just my opinion. You don't have to agree. I'm just voicing my opinion.
So let me ask you this.
He wears silver and black right now.
And like I said, I'ma still be on him because look, he only as good as his last performance. And in the last performance that I seen him play, he threw an underhand pass interception in the playoff. That was the last play I remember Garoppolo even making.
Since you silver and black.
And now he's silver and black. Guess what? Go win, and maybe I'll get on your side. But until you win, listen.
When they don't win, then what are you gonna say about the Raiders?
You said what? Huh? What was that, Don?
What are you gonna say about them if they don't win? With Garoppolo,
he's still garbage.
And the Raiders
garbage. Over 6 games.
You know what I mean? You said what?
He gonna win over 6 games. That's
Garoppolo, listen. Yeah. I think O'Connell is better poised than Garoppolo. I think O'Connell is better poised than Garoppolo right now. That's just my thoughts.
We should have let old boy go. The last one, they should have let him go.
We should have kept Stedman, whatever is Steedman, whatever is we should have kept him.
Yep.
We should have kept that dude. Because he getting time. You know what I mean? He's getting some run. But until Garoppolo wins, I ain't giving him no props. I don't care who he go play for. Go win. Go win, porn star Jimmy. You get all this media hype and all this media time and all this stuff. He got more media hype last year as a hurt player than guys that was up there putting up numbers every week. Like, how can you talk about Jimmy Garoppolo and him being hurt and then go to Jalen Hurts?
You reaching, man.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
I ain't got to reach. It's what's happened. What you talking about? I'm reaching. You act like I'm making something up.
Listen, so you telling me they was comparing Jimmy G to Hurts?
I didn't say that. I said, okay, so how could he get so much media? I said, how could they give him so much media? Did they give Trey Lance that kind of media last year?
What you say?
Did they give Trey Lance that kind of media hype last year?
Did not deserve nothing.
The media
he did not do nothing. What are you talking about?
You said Trey Lance didn't deserve nothing?
He got his 2 opportunities to start as the 49ers. He
No,
was
he didn't. No, come on, man. Get real. The kid didn't get a fair shake, man.
He did get a fair shake.
No, he did not. Alex Smith was garbage for 3 years, and they kept Alex Smith.
Lost his job when he got hurt.
Right.
Alex Smith was a bum, and they kept him for 3 years. Get out of here, dude. You don't even know your own squad. You don't even know your own squad. Alex Smith was a bum, and they kept him for 3 years. Trey Lance was better than Garoppolo and Purdy put together. Get a man an opportunity to play. Yeah, he got hurt, but you don't let him go. You traded the farm to get him. Get out of here with that, dude.
If you think, listen, this is what I say about y'all, right?
But see, the reason why he got beat up is because of them doggone plays Shanahan was calling for him. He didn't coach him to his talents.
Listen, this is my whole point about you, man, and people, not just you, though. I hear people say all the time, you just sat here and debated with me and said, Shanahan is a terrible coach. He's not a good coach.
He's not.
But he's a good offensive coordinator. Now stop right there. The man been offensive coordinator for how many years? He know what he likes. He know what he wants.
That doesn't make, that doesn't, listen, that doesn't make, if you have a good quarterback that's a good passer, a good pocket passer, because Shanahan is a good offensive coordinator, or he knows what he likes. Well, if he like to run and you got a quarterback that passes, then how does that work?
Hey, D, do you know how many 3-yard, 100 passing yard games Trey had in his college career?
I don't know his college career too well.
Not a lot.
Do you know how many? Just give me an idea. Just say a number. How many?
Listen, we talking about him on the 49ers as a pro. I don't think the man got a fair shake.
He has not shown he's ready.
Nope,
period.
not at all.
James, did he get a fair shake?
I don't think so.
Hey, Roy, did he get a fair shake?
Hey, well,
did Trey Lance get a fair shake, Roy?
Okay.
I thought he did in training camp.
Hey, Roy, hey, listen.
Brack, did he get a fair shake?
Hey,
no.
Hey, listen. So
Don,
should he be starting right
did he get a fair shake?
Should he be the starting quarterback right now?
Did he get a fair shake?
He's not getting a fair shake.
Vaughn, did he get a fair shake?
Right now, because he was the quarterback last year. And he was the quarterback.
Did he get a fair shake?
You already know what
Are you telling me he should be the starter right now? That's the only way you can say he's not getting a fair shake.
James, did he get a fair shake?
Nah, man, not at all.
Okay. He just,
so therefore
listen.
You telling me he should be the quarterback right now because he started twice.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. In the game against, what was that, San Diego? When the Niners was down, he got in the game. He played 3 series, right? 3 or 4 series. Touchdown, field goal to win it. Right? The next week, you let the dude go. The first game against the Raiders, what was his stats? What was it, 12 or 15, 100 and some yards maybe, and a touchdown. What was Sam Darnold's stats in those games?
Yeah, he haven't played, though, you know?
Hey, you still missing it.
What am I missing? The dude, you telling me Trey Lance is not better than Sam Darnold?
He got a better upside. You're right. His upside is better than Darnold. We didn't see Darnold, man.
Darnold been a bum ever since he came in the league.
Darnold was my bum in New York.
Thank you. This is a Jets fan. He know what Darnold brought to the table.
Listen, was y'all bum in New York because y'all didn't have nothing in New York.
Right.
Hey, listen.
Y'all didn't have nothing in New York. You surround him. We don't know what he's going to make with these cats.
No,
he's in San Francisco.
I'm not right.
Hey, D,
who else was Sam Darnold with?
Hey, D, you just said how many weapons the 49ers got.
Made them look good. And
have he ever played with some weapons like this before?
Championship game.
Who did?
Well, this is definitely the best situation he's been in. But that doesn't take away the fact that the dude has played many NFL games, have starts and all of that type of stuff under his belt, and knows the game. Again, he was a number 3 draft pick coming out of USC when he came out. So the expectations was a lot more for him because he came from a big school, right? So I get it. I think the 49ers understood they made a big mistake on this kid, and they wanted to get him out of there as soon as they could. And we all know the economics of it as well. They owed him a lot of money. So they get that off their books. They get this, wipe their hands clean, and they move forward. So that was that. I still don't think he get a fair shake. As a player, the last thing you want to do is lose your spot due to an injury and not get that opportunity to come back. Did he come back in training camp? I don't know if he was 100% healthy. He was working through that stuff. Don't know.
Alex Smith got 3 years.
I said, did he get a
Alex Smith got longer than that.
Cap
Alex
got in
Smith
there. The Niners had a winning record
for
before he got
5
hurt.
years
Did he get a
before
cap?
Alex Smith was a bum for 3 years. And they kept him.
All right.
I don't care what happened after Cap came. He was there for 3 years and he sucked. This kid just played 3 series.
He
3 series in a preseason game in which he scored, or he helped the team manufacture points 3 times in a row.
Hey, D,
Sam Darnold did not do that in preseason, and you traded the guy. They didn't trade Trey Lance because he was hurt. He wasn't hurt when he drove him down the field 3 times and produced points, was he?
Was he not in practice getting what they want, man? You don't know what they want in the film room. You don't know his grades, what they getting. They wasn't happy with the move, so they moved on. He did not fit what they like. If I coach a kid for 3 years, I know if I like him or not.
Okay,
if I don't like him, I need to move on.
So you telling me? So
why
they wipe their hands with him? I agree.
So so why did the Niners keep Alex Smith for 3 years?
Well, you can talk about different people at that point.
We didn't have nothing
right?
else.
We're not talking about the same GM, the same coach. You got a whole different philosophy and the way they run his stuff now. So that's not apples to apples.
You all know that a coach's success is tied very closely to the success of the quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They drafted the GM and Shanahan drafted him with their number 1 pick and gave up 4 number 1 picks. So they were tied to the waist with Trey Lance. Trey Lance, in their opinion, did not produce fast enough. Be it injury, be it not picking up the playbook, whatever it was. So the worst thing Trey Lance could have done was to be successful in the preseason, because that gave them now trade bait, because everybody in the league saw his potential, right? So as far as Sam Darnold is concerned, Sam Darnold has never had what he has on the Niners. At no team, nowhere, any place. When he was in Carolina, all he had was McCaffrey. We went to New York. The New York Jets were terrible. They were garbage. So he comes over here. He can look decent because of the talent he had around him. We saw Trent Dilfer win a Super Bowl. He was the worst of the worst and won a Super Bowl because he was able to manage the game, because he had decent talent around him on offense and a phenomenal defense. If you look at the 49ers history, this is what the 49ers need to do as well. The 49ers were always good because they had a very good defense and they had great special teams. The special teams made the 49ers good because the mediocre quarterbacks, Alex Smith, he never had a long field to play on. So the 49ers get a good punt returner, kick returner to give them some decent field, and let the quarterback and the defense is going to give them field advantage. So the quarterback doesn't have to drive 20 yards every time he steps on the field. He's driving 45 yards, 60 yards, you know what I mean? So the 49ers got problems. Excuse me. The 49ers' problems was not based in talent. The 49ers got away from their identity. That's my opinion.
Can I ask you a question? And to your point, well, speaking to that point, how do you get the number 1 pick in Alex Smith if you got a good squad? So it seemed like to me that they just was terrible.
It was terrible.
And that's what, and they gave him the patience. Now they got a squad and they have a sense of urgency. So they're not giving this dude more time to develop.
Thank you.
They initially said they would. And then there was reports that he had a hard time picking up the offense. He didn't know the offense. And he was
development. It's all about development, man. That's the main thing. Development. He wasn't ready. They didn't want to wait on him. It was about development. He's gonna be all right later on, man.
Yeah.
But in speaking to that point, you drafted him from a system that was not an NFL system. You knew what you drafted him. So that tells me that you can't teach him. Just like we'll in my opinion, I'll say I can relate that to Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr cannot coach anybody over 6'5".
Yeah.
Could you say that again, please? Say that again to the people that think Steve Kerr is a genius. Say that again, please.
I'm gonna fuel your brother.
For the people that think Steve Kerr is a genius, Steve Kerr is not a genius. You heard it from a Warrior fan.
What was that? What did he just say?
He said that Steve Kerr cannot coach players over what, Rack?
I said 6'5", sir.
6'5". Meaning,
He coached players over 6'5".
Meaning, for example, Wiseman he couldn't develop.
Hold it. Hey,
He's having such a hard time developing Kuminga.
Hey man.
And why
When I
would
listen,
Bill
see,
McGee go to
that's
the
what
damn
I-
Kings?
Yeah, really.
Why he let McGee go to the Kings?
Why? Yeah, you're right.
Hey, D.
These Warrior fans talking, Dio. These your Warrior fans. These your fellow Warrior fans talking.
Yeah, McGee was out there. They should have went after him, man.
Yep.
Yep, and he knows the system, and he can fit in with him and do what he needs to do to spell Looney.
That's
Sometimes
right.
Hey,
you
I
gotta
just
put-
got one thing to say. Y'all go out there and be Sacramento King fans. Then I'm a Warrior for life.
Yeah,
We
all
understand that,
Warrior
but
fans,
you mean
I
so
know.
McGee couldn't
And
have helped y'all?
We won championships with a 6'5" coaching coach. So I'll take it.
With a 6'5". Okay.
Hey,
Nah.
You don't let McGee go.
I've
though,
never
man.
heard somebody
You
say a coach only can coach.
Sometimes you pick a player up to keep him away from your opposition.
Yeah.
That's what the Kings did.
Mm.
The King, who's coaching the Kings now? A former
Brown.
Warrior coach.
Exactly.
Right.
He knows the talent and what JaVale McGee can do. JaVale McGee got a damn 8-foot wingspan. And he got hops out of this world. So he made
And
sure that the Warriors.
He couldn't find the floor. He couldn't find the floor with the Lakers. He couldn't find the floor with Dallas.
He gonna find it with the Kings. He gonna find it with the Kings.
All right.
And he's on Shaq and the Fool every week too.
Hey, but wait a minute, hold
I
on.
like
Didn't
JaVale.
McGee
That's my
win a
guy.
title
That's
with
my
y'all?
guy.
Didn't McGee win a title with the Warriors?
That's my guy.
Yeah.
He did win a title with the Warriors,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just asking.
I guarantee you, if you talk to the Warriors, the players, they wanted him.
They would have wanted him. Exactly.
They love that live play.
They would have wanted that dude.
Hey man, everything go by Steph Curry.
Oh Lord.
If you think that everything don't go by Steph Curry on the Warriors, you got to be kidding me.
Well, who's the genius? Kerr or Curry, man? Who making the decisions, Dio?
Hey, both
Is it
of them
Curry or
great to
Kerr?
me. Both of them is great.
Curry, listen.
And if
Steve
anybody
Kerr
don't
got
Steve
handed
Kerr-
a championship team, a Mark Jackson developed team.
Hey man, listen. Hey man.
Go
Once
give Steve
again,
Kerr. I bet. Hey,
you
give
have to
Steve
know-
Kerr the Houston
you
Rockets.
have
I
to
bet he
know
don't
how
go to no
organize
championships.
You have to know how to run and organize grown
You
men.
might go with Dylan Brooks anyway.
Man, give Steve Kerr the Houston Rockets. He gonna go to a championship?
Oh man, y'all crazy. You're not
Answer the
making
question. He gonna
Hey.
develop the Houston Rockets into a championship
Well, let
team?
me ask you this: You think
I asked you a question, bro.
everybody can coach Draymond Green?
I asked you a question, bro.
You're not making sense. You reaching right
How
now.
am I not making sense? You say Steve
But you
Kerr is a
asking me-
genius. Can
asking me,
Steve
can
Kerr
he go
take the
there and-
Houston Rockets and make a championship team?
Eventually, he can.
Oh my goodness.
Houston Rockets
Steph
got some
Curry is
good
the
young
system,
players.
man.
They,
He the system.
Houston Rockets got some good young players. Eventually, they can be a really good program. What's wrong with that?
Steve Kerr couldn't develop him into no championship
Yes, the
team.
true question
Well,
is
hey,
this.
listen. From the history of
Take
sports,
Curry and put him on the Houston Rockets. Will that make them a championship team?
If you did what?
Immediately, because you know
if
why?
you take Steph Curry and put him on the Houston Rockets, would that make them a championship?
No.
Immediately it would.
No, they
Immediately
wouldn't.
it would.
Nah.
But this is what- because-
Steph need Draymond. He need a player like Draymond that knows the system, that knows Curry. Like Houston don't have a player like Draymond. The key to Curry's success is Draymond. He's the one that knows when to hit the dude when he's open. He knows where he's going. He knows all of that. He know when he's brushing off his hip. He know where to drop the ball off. Houston don't have that.
Right.
Curry will go down there and wear himself out trying to create a championship team. They don't have a player like Draymond that can the X's and O's that can execute like him. They don't have that.
I agree with you, D.
Put Curry.
Now you put him on a team with a guy that can execute like that. Yeah, he can go turn another team into a contender. Easy.
If you put Curry on that team, will other players want to come to that team?
With all those players, or you saying like a player like Draymond? You saying, or just other players?
Right.
No, there will be players. No, because players would want to come there, but I don't think like who in the league executes like Draymond.
They'll go from wherever they were to a contender immediately because players were gonna go or gonna go and play with him.
Yeah.
The same thing happens with LeBron every 2 years. He goes to a team and he attracts other players, and now that team becomes a contender. The Warriors, I mean, you know it. You a fan? The Lakers was garbage before he got there. He got there, and now you players who want to come there because they know that LeBron eventually.
Well, that was because they was able to pick up because they was in the damn cellar.
Hey, D, so before I go, the Warriors coach is garbage, and the 49er coach is garbage.
I said, no, wait, hold on. I said Steve Kerr is not a genius like y'all think, like you think. He's not a genius. He was handed over a Mark Jackson developed championship contending squad.
Man, Mark
is
Jackson
that true?
Got how many players after Mark Jackson left?
Is that true or not?
True.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Mark Jackson developed the golden. Listen, Mark Jackson created the Splash Brothers, bro.
He didn't create.
Rack, talk to this guy, man. Who created the Splash Brothers? What did Mark Jackson tell Steph Curry and Clay? Shoot it. Go do your thing. Shoot it. Am I right or wrong?
Oh my God!
He dubbed him the greatest backcourt of all time.
He created the best backcourt of all time.
You know, Mark Jackson couldn't even write up a play on timeouts.
Oh my gosh!
You know, Mark Jackson couldn't even write up a play on timeout.
Where you get that information from?
I watched it.
Okay.
They made
did you know Mark Jackson couldn't come back on Sundays? He had to go to LA on church. He didn't fit the criteria, man.
So wait. You telling me that the Warriors organization got rid of Mark Jackson because he couldn't write up plays?
No, that's just. I'm not telling you that. Mark Jackson didn't fit everything the Warriors wanted as a head coach. He wanted to do his own thing, man. He wanted to fly to LA on Sundays. He wanted to do all the shit his own way. That don't make you a good coach.
But there was philosophical differences. That's what it was.
Listen.
The reason why Steve Kerr is a good coach, he communicates with his players so good. That's why he elite.
Elite?
Everybody can't coach 4 superstars. Man, that shit is unheard of. Everybody can't do that. He did it.
Oh my God. You don't have to coach somebody that's already a superstar. When you you don't have to coach a player that's already a superstar.
Every coach can't do it. Every coach can't do it. Every coach can't coach Draymond Green.
If Michael Jordan, hey Von, if you was coaching a team and they say, hey man, you got Mike on your team, do you have to coach Mike?
Very little.
Thank you. Hey Rack. So you coaching a team, man.
Why are you picking one player?
Hey, Rack, they say, hey, man, hey, Rack, next year you got Curry, man. Do you have to coach Curry?
Not at all.
Hey, Roy.
Hey, man, you
coaching, bro.
If they say they ain't got a coach and they don't know, I'm putting them in. Every coach, if you want to win a championship, you got to be on the communication with all of your players, including the best player on your team.
Okay, so stop right there, D. Okay,
like you don't have to,
so let me.
And you don't let it go a player out there. I don't have to coach him.
Okay, listen.
You have to have enough balls to be able to say something to him too.
Okay.
So all right. If you really think Steve Kerr won't say nothing to Steph Curry, then hey, man, that's fine.
I didn't say that. I did not say that. He was handed a superstar. You heard 2 Warrior fans say basically, well, you heard Rack say if he got Steph Curry, he would have to coach him very little. Why? Because he's already a talented superstar.
We all know that.
Okay, but listen, hold on. You said something real key. You said something real key about coaching. You said something real key about coaching. Basically, you were saying what I basically grab from what you said is basically your coaches have to have a player-coach relationship. You got to have a relationship with his players, correct?
If you want to win a championship.
Okay, stop right there. Stop right there. Hey, OB, you there?
Yeah.
What have I said about Shanahan since he been with the Niners?
Hey, listen.
What about, hold on, D.O., hold on. I'm asking the man a question.
I'm about to really get you.
I'm asking the man a question. OB, what have I always said about Shanahan? And what have I always said about John Gruden? What have I always said about those guys?
You just said a few things, bro.
What I always said, hey, Andy, when you see Andy Reid on the sideline, you see Andy Reid with his offensive coordinator standing there with him. He got his backup quarterback there with him. He got the dude carrying the wire for the headset with him. When you see Shanahan on the sideline, who's over there with him? No one.
Hey, so what you so that makes him not a good coach because he ain't got nobody.
No one.
His rider.
He got this better than attitude where his players don't even want to communicate with him.
Hey man, that ain't a good solution right there, man. Oh man, what?
Rack, when you play football at Tulane, I know in the bowl game. At some point in the game, you were talking to a coach, whether it was the defensive coordinator, the head coach, or whatever. In the game. Now you want to say at some point. I know you never played games where you never spoke to a coach.
Man, yeah.
When you see Shanahan on the sideline, and you guys pay attention to it next week when the Niners play. You watch and see who's around him. It ain't no players.
Hey man,
he don't have player relationship. He don't have. I've watched it. Gruden was the same way. John Gruden was the same way when he was at the Raiders. He did not have that coach-player relationship. He might have had it at Tampa Bay, but with the Raiders, he didn't have that. Gruden walked the sidelines by himself. Shanahan walks the sidelines by himself.
Hey, D, you say Shanahan don't have a player
communicate with the defense. Both of them. You don't think he has a relationship with the players? That would make the defense.
He got a coach-player relationship.
Yeah.
But when you coaching a team and you want to have camaraderie, you want to have a team concept, you got to have more than just, I'm the coach, you the player, you do what I say do. And if you don't do what I say do, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
And I'm asking you, you don't think he has that?
I don't think he has that. I haven't seen it in the games. I have not seen that.
How did you not see it in the game and you just watched the 49ers
the only player I've ever seen him talk to? Listen, the only player, look, I don't see him over there talking to Debo now or Ayuk.
Oh man, hey,
but I see him talking. But I see him talking to McCaffrey.
Hey, you trying to make him racist? I see where you going with this. I see him talking to.
No, you said that. I didn't say that.
Yeah, I see where you going with this. All right, I'm done. I'm done, bro.
You said that. My eyes see what I see. I don't see him talking to Ayuk. I don't see him talking to Debo. They go to the bench when they come out the game, or they go stand on the sideline. I see him talking to McCaffrey.
They don't want to talk to him, shit.
Thank you. So go research that, D.O. Tell me why is that? Why the players don't want to talk to him?
Since you brought up IU, right? I wasn't going to bring him up. I said, he comes to the barbershop I go to. I sit there and talk to him. We sat here and talked about Trey. He didn't want to talk about that much. I will say that. He used to say that he used to try to get Trey to come in more, to be involved with the team and the coach. He used to tell Trey, you got to break that barrier with you and Shanahan. He used to tell him that. But what I'm trying to
20 years old, man.
Yeah, young.
It starts
20
with
years old.
But the player has to buy into what he's doing.
So put a young player in position to where he feels comfortable with you. If you're walking around like you Caesar, nobody's comfortable with that at 20 years old.
If you're the quarterback, if you Trey Young and all the quarterbacks coming in at 6 in the morning, every morning they coming in at 6, some coming in at 5:30. You got the white boy fighting for your position. He coming in at 5:15, and you pulling in at 6:10. Every day. And this dude beating you to the gym. He last one leaving. He learning everything in practice. He doing everything the coach asks him to do. Who you think in the front for the
Who
job?
did that? Who did that? You saying that's what Trey did?
I just answered the question for you. I'm just done at that. You got.
So basically, you telling us that Ayuk told you that that's what Trey do?
No, he didn't say that in no more words. He didn't say that in the sober words.
So I'm asking you, who did
I'm
that?
not going to say he said that because that did not come out of his mouth.
No, I'm asking you. So who did that?
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you this. He was the last quarterback in the room.
How do you know that?
Fuck it. I'm just going to leave it at that, bro.
How do you know that? You said the man didn't tell you nothing, but how are you saying that?
How about this? And I'm going to leave y'all with this just because, like I said, the dude, I don't want to put it all out there like that.
He said something about somebody coming in being the last person and they coming in at 6, he coming in at 16. Who did that?
And listen, it got to a point in the preseason. This happened in the preseason where it became an issue with the quarterback coach and Trey Lance because of people as far as they group, not the players. That's why I say you can't just blame it on the head coach. The quarterback group is one. It's all they have their own meetings. They got their own little thing they do. You got a grade high, you got to get an A, B, C, all that shit you getting checked on. If you're not getting high on the test and you're not coming in on the play calling and you're not getting, it's taking you longer than everybody else, maybe the coach don't like what he's looking at.
Okay, so, but where are you getting that from?
I'm getting it from obvious with True because he ended up being a third string quarterback and we end up trading him for a 4th round draft pick. So obviously the 49ers did not like what they wanted. They got rid of him and said, fuck it, we fucked up. That's what I got out of it.
Jimmy Johnson said, I'll take him, shit, as soon as he hit the wire.
Yeah.
Hey, if I had a quarterback that I would have paid $35 million to, I would have took him 2 for the 4th round draft pick.
Yep.
Exactly.
If the boy in Dallas,
right.
James, you got to turn yourself up, James. We can't hear you. Turn up or something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we good. I can hear you. What were you saying?
Yeah. They got time in Dallas. He's going to sit behind Dak and the other guy. I can't think of his name. Rush. I think I don't know his name, but
Cooper
sit
Rush
behind him and he'll learn. But like I said, and I said this an hour ago, there was issues with him learning the offense. The offense was too complex for him, and he couldn't grasp it. And that
why you not asking him that?
About a guy who comes in at 6:15 and everybody else is coming at 5 o'clock. Man, these playbooks are bigger than the Bible. And if you ain't in your book studying what your protections are, what coverages are, and what guys are supposed to be doing, you are not going to get it. And
that's a valid point.
That is
however
fresh air being in this system, and that is to a point.
He just told you the exact same thing.
Is a lot less complex than what it is.
Okay, so with that being said, like I said, did Alex Smith pick it up right away?
Yes.
Nope. They gave Alex Smith 3 years to learn the playbook.
Man, this dude.
3 years.
Hey.
And yes, in today's climate, I'm going to call a spade a spade. In today's climate, I'm going to call a spade a spade. And Dio, you can act like you blind and can't see. But then here comes this young brother, who got skills, who has proven he can play the game. Okay, maybe he's not grasping stuff right away. He's 20. Which quarterback comes in the league at 20 and gets it right away? Name one.
Alex was first round, man. Alex was first pick, man.
And took 3 years to learn to play. Name a quarterback that came in the league as a rookie and got it like that.
Dwayne, I'm asking you a question.
Yes.
Who was behind Alex Smith? Who was behind him?
Wasn't it Cap?
And once Cap came in and replaced him when he got hurt and when he got concussed, that was the end of Alex Smith.
Yeah.
So they didn't have an option before they got to Kaepernick and him playing.
Wait. No, they had
Singletary
before.
wasn't no believer.
What's that?
Yeah.
You said Singletary what?
No believer in Smith.
At all.
Yeah,
quite possible.
And look, that's why they got rid of him, because he wouldn't jump on board with the good old boys. That's why they got rid of him. So, like, again, D.O., you can act like you can't see in today's climate. The young brother didn't get it. That's what I'm sticking with. That's my story. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. The young brother didn't get a fair shake.
Hey, you trying to you can kick it to your opinion, but the bottom line is the 49ers did not have time to wait on Trey Lance.
Okay, well, look, when Purdy goes down,
to win now, bro.
We're going to see if Purdy can win now. Because if Purdy go down, then what?
Show talk about the Raiders.
When Purdy go down, then what?
Then that mean he didn't do his job. What you mean?
We be all right. Hey,
wait a minute. Why y'all not saying we got Darnold coming in? Why ain't nobody saying that?
If we could do work with Jimmy Garoppolo, we could do work with Sam Darnold with our offense.
That's a stretch.
We ain't asking them to do.
What'd you say, Vaughn?
I said that's a stretch.
Okay. You heard what he said, 49er fans. He's a 49er fan. If Purdy goes down, it's going to be a stretch for Sam Darnold to come in and continue. Hey, everybody talking that Sam Darnold never had these weapons and all. Listen, Sam Darnold, Sam Darnold.
If Trey Lance come in?
Hold on. Sam Darnold, this is what I think about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold don't think fast enough to quarterback for Ayuk, Debo, McCaffrey, and Kittle. Their athletic ability is faster than Sam Darnold thinks. That's how I see Sam Darnold.
My question is this:
their abilities are faster than he thinks.
That's scary to me. That's just something. If he's gone from team to team, that's just something about him. He's not. I don't think he's prepared for wherever he is.
He can't handle all that talent, man. Sam Darnold can't run that offense.
So Purdy, man, separate from them, man. He know to throw the ball at the right time, man. Purdy
is ideal.
Times, dude. Hit him wide open. Purdy hit him wide open all the time. He read defensively. He throw the ball right where it need to be.
So D, I got to get you on this one, bro.
What's that?
I got to get you on this one. So you're telling me a guy who started 60-plus games is not thinking fast enough to get the ball to those weapons, but you can bring the emergency quarterback on.
You know why? And guess what? You know why I say that? Because Jennings been playing with the knife. He know the speed of the offense.
Stop
it. At least I could give him that. He know the speed. He know. Look, he lining up in the slot. He go Debo, he go him. He know about timing, patterns, all of that.
But if you ain't did it, if you don't have the reps, it's hard to replicate.
That's true. But we don't know if he getting the reps. We don't know. I mean, if he had been getting the reps, that's who I would have used.
I'm missing the point, man. Yeah, you debating with a Raider fan. He not gonna see nothing our way.
Oh, we know.
What is it that? Listen, I told you. Listen, like I said, y'all got the most talent in the league, damn near. What else do you want me to agree on?
What I'm saying.
What else do you want me to? Y'all got the most talent in the league.
I'm willing to give Sam Darnold a shot.
I'm not.
Hey, do you talk about the Raiders on your show?
They got tape on Purdy this year. They didn't have it last season.
A whole different ballgame.
I'm pulling for him.
Yeah, good point, DL. They got tape on Purdy now.
And they got tape on every other quarterback in the league.
They didn't have tape on Purdy last year, though.
No, he's still gonna tear their ass up, man. Purdy's still gonna tear their ass up. You watch.
Well, I hope he do. Like I said, I've liked Purdy since the first time I seen him throw a pass in a game.
Hey, you over there lying on your show, talking about you hope he do.
Purdy's still gonna tear
OB, Roy, what did I say the first time I seen a dude throw a pass? I say this dude right here, is gonna take Garoppolo's position, and he's gonna be the quarterback for the night. The first Monday night game when he got in the third quarter.
I need you fellas to do me a favor. We need to purchase a Brock Purdy jersey for this man right here.
You ain't got to give me no jersey. I don't wear jerseys at all, period. I've never worn a sports jersey ever in my life. And D.O., you asked me a question. You asked me a question on my DM. You said why I don't wear jerseys with other men's names on my back. Remember you asked me that?
Yeah, I can't understand as a man like that's so big an issue. But yeah, I asked you. Go ahead.
Because I just don't. I don't wear jerseys. I don't wear sports jerseys. I don't see a point in it.
Prerogative. And you
Yeah,
entitled
thank
to
you.
that.
I'll wear a team like I'll wear a Raiders or I'll wear a Lakers, but I'm not finna wear Kobe. I'm not finna wear Magic. I'm not finna wear, Garoppolo or Ken Stabler. I just don't do that. I've never done it. I've never in my life purchased a sports jersey.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody got their own decision.
Can you want to put it on your wall then without nobody's
Say
name
again,
on it?
I got one pro jersey, autographed Jim Brown jersey. That's the only jersey I own.
Question though, what's the reason for that?
I just never done it. Because like when people, like when we were coming up, like how many of y'all had an actual jersey when y'all was coming up?
Me.
I don't remember. No, hold on. I'm talking about Dio. How old are you? You 55?
Yes.
Okay, so when I was coming up, I remember, I remember like when we used to go to the Giants games. Remember in the summer programs and stuff, how we used to go to the Giants games?
Yeah, with the milk carton, yeah.
With the milk carton. I don't even remember any of kids that I grew up with that even wore jerseys. I didn't
have them then.
Yes, they did have jerseys. My dad had a Bobby Bonds jersey. My dad had a Bobby Bonds and a Willie McCovey jersey from the Giants with McCovey on the back, with B Bonds on the back. Now, I don't even recall jerseys getting popular until Allen Iverson.
80s, late 80s, yeah.
Allen Iverson. I don't recall. So we wore starter jackets.
Hold it.
We wore starter jackets.
So you telling me? Yeah. You telling me Magic Johnson, people wasn't wearing Magic Johnson jerseys?
No, I'm just saying it didn't really get popular is what I'm saying. Like where you go to the game and damn near everybody in the stadium got on jersey. Remember when Allen Iverson, when the whole controversy in the NBA about the way he dressed, the kind of hip hop style he had? Remember how I used to come to the games with a Philly jersey on, with a white t-shirt underneath and baggy jeans. And then that became like a fad around the world. Everybody started doing that. I remember how Merv used to buy jerseys every week. He had a closet full of freaking jerseys. And I just never grasped onto that. Buying jerseys. That wasn't something that I just grasped onto. That's all. And like I say, I got one jersey, a Jim Brown jersey, an autographed jersey from Jim Brown. That's it. I just never was a person that wore jerseys with other cats' names on it. Whose name on the back of that, Don? He got servant on the back of his. That's his name. You know what I mean? That's his own name. That's his own position. Hey, I do got another jersey, though, with a name on the back. I still got my McAteer Jaguars jersey with D minor on the back. Shoot. But I've just never been a guy that buy jerseys. I just thought it was, it was like a fad thing. I mean, even now today, do you really see a lot of people wearing jerseys? I mean, you got Warrior fans wearing Curry. You know what I mean? Even now, I don't think it's as big as it used to be.
Go to the stadium, bro.
I don't think it's as big as it was when that Allen Iverson kind of stuff went down and it became like a fad and that was the style. White t-shirt with a jersey over it. You know what I mean? Of course, people have they rep their teams. I'm just not. Now I'll wear a Raider hat or a Raider t-shirt, the team, but I'm not going to wear, a Josh Jacobs jersey. I just don't do that. But I mean, to each his own. It ain't nothing wrong with it. That's what you like. That's what you like. I'm just not somebody that do that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, Dio, you asked the question, talk about, do we talk about the Raiders? Yes, we do talk about the Raiders. What is it you want to know about the Raiders?
They're gonna go 3-14.
Well, you matter. Oh, so that's what you're saying, Don? Because we still gotta get Rack on the Jets. We gotta get Jay Sims on the Niners, Jets, and Raiders, and we gotta get you on the Niners, Jets, and Raiders.
12-5.
12-5. Who?
For the Niners.
12-5 Niners.
Yep.
What about the Jets?
Jets, they'll say 9-8.
9-8. What about the Niners? I mean Raiders. Raiders.
I told you 3-14.
Okay. So when we win our 4th game, you be sure to be on the Smack Talk Get Down, okay?
You know I don't run. You know I don't run.
Okay, be ready. Be ready. Jay Sims, what you think about the 49ers this year?
I got 10-7.
10-7. Jets.
11-6.
11-6. Raiders.
8-9.
8-9. D.O., what the Niners gonna be? D.O., you there? D.O., you there? Oh, he hung up. He didn't want to talk about no records.
Hey, Roy, you said I was going to do that to the Raiders, and I did.
So, okay, listen, folks.
Hey, I'm tripping on my man Jay Sims' 10-7 record with the Niners. We were 13-4 last year. We going down, huh?
I think so, man. I think so.
Okay. All right.
You got the QB1 who hasn't showed that he can stay healthy. We'll see how that elbow holds up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So,
And Aaron Rodgers in New York, huh? He gonna make him. What did he say? 11-6.
He's good for at least 5 wins on his own. He's good for a couple TDs on his own.
okay. So, hey, OB, where you at, bro? Oh, hold on. I think this D.O. calling back. Smack Talk Get Down. Oh, he hung up. Whoever it was. James.
Yeah.
Okay, we doing our predictions on these 3 teams for the season because we got 49er fans here. James is a Jets fan, and I'm a Raider fan. So throughout the season, whoever joins in will get their predictions also. So since you joining tonight, we want to know, what do you think the 49ers record is going to be?
Which James you talking to?
You, James Fales. I'm sorry.
Oh, they go 11-6, man.
11-6 Niners. What about the Jets?
Shit, I think they win 8 games.
8-9?
Yeah.
8-9. What you think about the Raiders?
Man, I think they win at least 7 games, man. 7 to 8.
7 or 8? So you say the Raiders gonna go 7-10?
Yeah, I'll give them 7 and 10, man.
Okay. Okay. OB, where you at? OB, what do you think the Jets record is gonna be?
The Jets?
Yeah, with Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know, bro. I couldn't call it.
Pick a record, bro.
I don't know. I couldn't call it.
How many games you think they'll win?
I mean, it's 17 games. How many games you think Rodgers can go out there and win?
8 or 9.
8 or 9?
Yeah.
So 9 and 8?
Let's go. Let's go 8 wins.
8 wins, 9 losses. 8 up, 9 down. I think they'll go 11. I think the Jets will go
10-7.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 10-7. 10-7 on the Jets. Rack, you didn't give us nothing on the Jets.
I'm gonna give them 8 games.
8 and 9.
Yeah.
Shit, everybody around the same ballpark.
Okay.
Everybody but Jay Sims.
Jay Sims say they going
In
11 and 6.
Fairness, I don't think y'all even really follow them. So so I'm digging deep.
Not at all.
there we go. Yeah.
I looked at the schedule.
Well, I'm definitely gonna be watching them because I want to see what Rodgers gonna do because they make such a big deal out of him. I want to see if he still has it. I think Rodgers lost a step. To be honest, I think he kind of lost a step. What's that? So, OB, I got a question for you, brother. Because, You posted something this week. You said, I just watched the end. You said, I just watched the end of the Raiders Dallas. No, I just watched the replay of the Raiders Dallas game. I think I want to change my prediction. So you never said whether you were going to or if what you wanted to change it to. Because you had the Raiders at 10-7. Did you want to change that after seeing the Dallas Raider preseason game? You heard me?
Yeah, kid. You 10-7, boy. You shocked it with that.
You there, OB? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so I was saying that you posted something. Actually, you put a text up to the Smack Talk Get Down crew earlier in the week. And you said, I just watched the replay of the Dallas Raider preseason game. And you said, I think I want to change my prediction. So I'm asking you.
I said, I think I might. Remember
okay, and I'm asking you, do you want to change your prediction, or are you sticking with your 10-7?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with my 10-7.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. So
I was going to drop down to 9, but nah, I think they got enough to edge out at least 10 wins. I'm hoping. If they not, they sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Sorry.
So let me ask you a question.
Even you laughing on that. Look
No.
at it.
I want to ask you this question. He said, because he said if they can't knock you out 10, they sorry. So let me ask you a question. Because haven't there been teams that went to the playoffs with 9-8 records?
What now?
Didn't we have a team last year that went to the playoffs with a 9-8 record?
You had a lot of teams that went to the playoffs with sorry records.
That ain't what I asked you. So 9-8 is a sorry record?
The winning record.
Even if you make the playoffs?
It depends on what your division does.
Mm. Yeah, well, OB said if you don't win 10, basically you sorry.
For the Raiders?
No, you said if the Raiders.
Talk about the Raiders, bro.
So if the Raiders don't win 10.
Establishment that's supposed to be all of that and so forth. For them, anything less than 10 wins, man, that's you suck.
Okay. So what about any other teams?
They gonna suck, yeah.
So every other team that don't win 10, do they suck? I'm asking you now. You answered that question. Now I'm asking you now.
We ain't talking about any other team.
I am now. I can ask the question, can I?
He set you up for receipt, but go on and take his bait.
I'm asking you. So if any other team wins less than 10 games, are they sorry too?
No, that only applies to the Raiders.
It only applies to the Raiders. Okay. I just want, like you say, Von, I just want to get that receipt. Okay? I want to get that receipt.
I proudly say it only applies to the Raiders.
Again, thank you for the receipt.
I put proudly on there.
Thank you for the receipt. Thank you for the receipt. So only person we missing now is Carl. Carl said he was going to check in. I haven't seen him check in. And then Dio hung up because I definitely want to get his predictions on these teams. You know what I mean?
Check for comments. He might have checked it in there if he's still listening.
Well, I'm checking right now for comments because a couple of people may have put in their predictions over on Facebook. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me bring this up. Boom. We got some thumbs up going up there. Let's see. Hey folks, if you still with us, man, click on the link and join us on Zoom, man. We still here. We ain't going nowhere yet anyway. You know what I mean? If you still with us, you know what I mean? Come on, join in. We here. On the live chat. Okay, let me check here. We got James. We got your James Simmons and James Fales. We got y'all predictions for the season. Okay. Boom. Okay, we didn't get a real chance to talk about this, but I'm glad we kind of saved this for now anyway. What y'all think about Deion Sanders, man?
Woo. That was beautiful.
What y'all think about Deion Sanders, man?
Man, I'm pulling for him, man. You know?
Yeah.
I'm pulling for him, for real.
Yeah.
I ain't talking bad about him, but I hope he just set them all up, man.
Did anyone get to see his press conference after the game?
Sure
I
did.
didn't see it, so I don't know what you're talking about.
A lot of words were equal. He's that one dude.
Mm-hmm,
So I read what you wrote.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. And he said we
I
keep
always
receipts.
believe.
Yeah. So OB, did you see the game?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay. Well, basically, everybody knows TCU was in the national championship last year. So they basically was the second best team in the country last year.
Yeah.
And then, huh?
Just because they were put in position to play for the national championship, that don't mean they were the second best team in the country.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. Okay. Let me rephrase that. They was runner-up in the national championship game. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. They was runner-up in the national championship game, right? And they played Colorado, who hasn't been, well, I don't even know because there's so many bowl games.
They haven't been relevant for a long time, dude.
Yeah, they ain't been making no noise for quite some time. I can't. Yeah. Last time I think the Colorado was making some noise was, what was that running back they had many years ago?
No, shit, when Cordell Stewart was there.
Yeah.
Cordell Stewart. And then ETN didn't go there, huh?
He bad, boy. That boy bad.
ETN didn't go to Colorado, did he?
No, I think he came from LSU.
Okay. Well, yeah, it must have been Cordell Stewart. So they haven't been making no noise. But here comes prime time. So everybody already knows, we love prime time because he prime time. I mean, I had to really think back when he left Jackson State and was going to Colorado. I really started playing the tape back about his career. You know what I mean? And just looking back at his career, like go from college, he played for Dallas, he played for the Niners, he played for Atlanta. Who else he played for? That was it, huh?
Yeah, that was it.
Like
Baltimore, Washington.
Sure did. Yeah.
So yeah, he played for several teams. Mm-hmm. And I mean, he played and he had a sense enough to know, okay, I ain't really got it no more. I can't back up what I be saying anymore. Yeah. His athletic ability wasn't matching his words, and he had the sense enough to say, okay, I'm cool. And he went on retiring from football. But I started looking back at when has Deion when has he ever not backed up his words? Because usually when Deion say he gonna do something, he go and do it. I mean, that's the history I remember on him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So baseball, remember the dude was catching plane? He was leaving the football game, catching a plane. Remember him and Bo Jackson did that a couple of times, right? Yeah. Playing in the football game in the morning, then catch a flight, either to Kansas City or to Atlanta and play in the night game. Baseball. What'd you say, Roy? Oh, Roy talking to somebody else. Oh, okay, so when he went to Colorado and he started, first all the flack that he got, I start saying, man, I hope he go to Colorado and go to the national championship or something. I say, watch prime time go and do his thing.
I think he's going to Colorado to make a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what I think the statement pertains around? Again, we were talking earlier about that player-coach relationships. You know what I mean? Because you got to have some kind of relationship outside of the player-coach or team sport concept to get people to listen to you.
You
know what I mean?
And how they did Herb Edwards and how the black coaching market in those other conferences. That's why he did it.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, he got some kind of connection to them players, man. Them players will play for that guy.
Yeah.
He is a great motivator and great evaluator of talent.
Yes.
He is not a great coach. That's not his role. His role is to get the players there, to get the best players. And his role is to get the best players he can in one building. Then he has assembled a great coaching staff to put those players.
Best effort. Yeah, right.
He's one of those players like a George Rush at City College of San Francisco, who will get his players to run through a wall for you because of the relationship he builds with his players.
There you go.
And if you, this is one of the few times in history that you see a coach that these players can not only relate to, they can see footage of him recently doing exactly what they want to do. If I'm a DB, how would I not want to go play for a Hall of Fame DB coach?
Yeah.
If I'm a receiver, why would I not go play for the best, DB so I can learn how to get away from his ass?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Deion, he has assembled a great coaching staff. His was the offensive coordinator was from the defense coordinator was from Alabama last year.
Yeah.
So when people say Coach Prime, that's his title. That's not his role. In my opinion, his role is just to get and assemble the best talent he can in one building and let them coaches do their thing. He's gonna motivate them. He's gonna play for you. He's gonna put you in a position to make you think that you bet a lot better than you are. And football, a lot of times, you have the physical ability to go to a D1 school. But if you ain't mentally strong and mentally tough, then all the ability you have is gonna be wasted.
Gotcha.
Well, what it proved? What proved it to your point, Rack? He brought 60 players came to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who does that, dude? Who takes 60 players from somewhere else and bring them? Like, gee whiz.
There's 22 players on both sides of the ball. 18 of them had never played with one another. So you got 18 players who had never played with one another performing the way they was performing. They can only gel and get better.
Yeah.
Watch next year. Yeah.
Give him 5 years. He will be. They're gonna be in the playoffs.
Well, I think watching yesterday's game, right? I was telling another partner of mine. I said, the way they were playing, they could have blew that team out. They could have blew them out. In the third quarter, I think that, of course, there was some laundry hitting the field that kept TCU in the game. You know what I mean? Kept them in the game, opportunities, second chances, and opportunities to score to keep the game close. Because they was up 17 at one point, weren't they? They was up like 17 at one point.
Remember.
And then TCU started getting like some momentum. But I mean, the bottom line was they won. I agree with you, Rack. The relationship or the motivating part of that is Primetime he can motivate you to basically do your best, to reach your full potential. And your mindset is that you can be the best at whatever. You know what I mean? You could be the best at, like you say, DB, wide out player, So for him to be able to do that, man, that's pretty incredible, man. Like, come in 1 year and have a debut like that I think that was pretty incredible, man.
It was.
I think that was pretty incredible, man, for him.
Unheard of.
We've never seen it again. Like he said, didn't he say, we do things you've never seen before?
Yeah, he's definitely doing things.
I was like,
how they have never been done before. And when you say, we've all heard it, being a player's coach.
Yeah.
He's the ultimate player's coach. And I think it's a combination of a lot of stuff. When you talk about the NIL stuff that comes through and all of these old school coaches hating on it because now it's going to open up competition and kids are going to go, you know, for what's in their best interest. They don't like that. Coach Prime has embraced that, right? He wants these kids to get their bags, right? But also you need to do the stuff you need to do in classroom and the things that you need to do on the football field as well. But he's promoting them and teaching them how to be young entrepreneurs, right? Because they are a product on that field. And as an athlete, we've always been a business owner, a small business owner. We're giving you a product that people want to see and pay billions of dollars every year. And we haven't reaped nothing of it except a scholarship. And if you've been on a scholarship, you know that don't go pretty far. You know, at the end of the week, you starving because you ain't got no lunch money to buy lunch. You know, you getting it from some of the folks on campus because you're a football player. That's how I remember it. But that's what he's doing, and he's doing it better than anybody else can do it. Folks are trying to replicate it, but there's only one Prime. There's only one Prime. And for him to do it as fast as he's done it, I can't wait to see what next week brings when they play Nebraska. Nebraska's not that good. So if you're talking about they was going to whoop TCU and if the refs didn't throw some laundry out there, they're going to run all up and down the field against Nebraska next week.
Yeah. Well, you know, that was the other thing that I noticed about that team, man. The speed on that team was ridiculous, man. What's that little running back, that dude, Edwards, I think his name was?
Yeah, Edwards, freshman.
Hey, that kid was so fast that, I mean, he caught a few passes on the sideline, and I was like, wait a minute. Did he line up as a wideout? How did he get over there so fast? Like, this dude is two-step drop, and he's looking to the left. This dude is on the sideline already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, and then once he get the ball, it was like, if you're not on him, if you're not hitting him right away, like, this dude is gone, man.
You definitely can't count on his son. His son.
Now, that's a whole nother level of...
And they were talking about him last year, like, oh, just because he was at HBCU and putting up numbers, he ain't played nobody.
Yeah.
And then he goes up there and goes up against the national champion runner-ups. I'll put it that way, too, because they're a whole different team. Throw for 510, 4 touchdowns. The kid can play, you know, and when you have access to Tom Brady, you know, and he's working you out, I mean, the kid got the goods. But the funny thing about it is, and this is the scary thing, Coach Prime has been saying, we can match up with anybody in the country at the skill positions. We got speed. We got those guys who can make plays. When they get those big dudes, the big dogs in the trenches, y'all better watch out. So when she gets that line, offensive, defensive line, to a point where these are the big kids, woo, they're just going to be bullying folks all over the place.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be,
and that's what Prime said, we coming.
They coming.
Yeah, that's something, man. That was incredible, man. That was something, man, to see that.
That's gonna be if not the game of the year, that's definitely gonna be the game of the week. That's a hard game to beat because they was standing toe to toe. Toe to toe.
Yeah.
And they were 21 points underdogs.
21.
Yeah. So for them to go out and do that, man, that's, hey, man, 500 yards passing, no interceptions,
and
4
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
They didn't get lost in the moment. That was the most important thing. The moment could have gotten too big for them, you know, because it was a lot of pressure on those kids.
Yeah.
And they didn't get lost in the moment. They performed in the moment.
Exactly. Big ups to those checking in over on YouTube. You can always join us on Zoom.
That's because I think he prepared them for that. And he's instilling that in them, you know, discipline to not get caught up in the moment, in the lights and all that, to do what you sent out there to do.
Or when they got behind, they didn't you know, feel self-defeated. They you know, they stepped up.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, then also the fact that, well, like, you know, now I'm looking at what's ahead. Like James said, Nebraska, right? I think these teams are gonna, like, that win put a statement on the season. Like, these
don't notice.
These teams is gonna be so I'm not gonna say like nervous, or I can't find the word, but they minds that win will have teams in a whole nother mindset coming, the days or the nights that they play them. You know what I mean? People will be thinking, hey man, this is Coach Prime
right,
and his squad that beat TCU, and this kid threw for 500 yards.
This ain't them old boss.
You're gonna be overthinking stuff. Like, this kid is dropping back. This is the kid that threw for 500 yards that we playing against.
That boy Travis Hunter is the truth.
Ooh,
yeah, Hunter. That's the wideout, right?
Yeah, and DB.
And DB.
Yeah.
The one that made who went vertical for the interception.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That dude talent.
Over 100 snaps, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Combined, right? Offense and defense.
Offense and defense.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Join us on Zoom, folks. If we got a few more minutes, come on, join us on Zoom. Don't be afraid, because eventually the Smack Talk Get Down is going to be just Zoom. You know what I mean? Where we're just going to be on Zoom, and we're just going to, merge into Facebook. So it won't be any more Facebook Live. It's going to be Zoom, but it's going to be merged into Facebook. So if people come on, guess what? They got to come on to Zoom. We need to see folks, man. Like, it just adds another dimension to the group. You know what I mean? I like to see folks, man, people talking smack. James came on. James came with a whole new get down. Then got him a whole new setup with the headphone. He look, he got the polo on. Like, he over there on the sideline with Andy Reid or somebody calling some plays.
He's gonna become an analyst.
Yeah, he looking like he need to be sitting up in the booth with Stephen A. on the Shay Shay show or something. But I like it, man. Hey, look, Rack out there in the back, man, chilling under the moonlight, puffing on a nice one, probably having a nice sip or something. You know what I mean? OB, you in there. I don't know what you doing in your bedroom, dude. Look like you packing to go somewhere or something. I don't know what you doing. Roy up there chilling in 49ers Central. Well, Bay Area Central, because he 49ers, Giants, and Warriors. And Don, you look like you might be in the office preparing next week's message.
No, I'm chilling.
So it's good to see folks, man.
Enjoy the Smack Talk Get Down and give me a chance to release after a long day of preaching and trying to save souls.
Hey, that's why we're here. Everybody needs a balance.
And by the way, I've been moved to another church. I'm at Prospect CME Church, and I'll send you the link, D.
Thank you. Send it to us all, man. Hey, congratulations to you, bro.
On the 5th of August, I was moved from where I was to another church, and I believe it was a move of God, because I've got a reputation of going in and turning churches around and putting out fires, and that's where I've been put into. I might come to you, brothers, on a serious note, and that's for your support, because they're doing through a renovation, and I'm trying to retire some debt that they have, so they can move forward. So I'll think about that, about putting it out to you, because I don't like begging anybody. But if we're brothers and sisters here, we can support each other.
You're gonna make me go on mute. No.
We're gonna throw him in the bay.
That's that virtue.
No, we probably gonna have to put down the Smack Talk Get Down crew fund. You're gonna have to give us some love out at the church and let the members know the Smack Talk Get Down crew sent a donation to help with the renovations.
I don't have no problem. To be honest with you, I got thrown into the middle of the renovation. The renovation was already started when I got there.
Got you.
And I'm having to do some things to get the ship right in. So I'm having to do some things that I don't really want to do, but I got to do.
Hey, this all part of being a man of the cloth. You know, it's all part of it.
Some Latinos, some U-Hauls come down there and show you up, bro.
Yeah, we got. We gonna pay for some of them one-way Southwest tickets and send you some of them Hispanic dudes from down there at the U-Haul spot.
Wayne and Roy, you know where he stay. Go pull up on it.
Man, I'm still.
You ain't still. I can find you. Remember, I know where you are.
Yeah, that's all right.
At all times.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have to send a group of them guys down there. We're going to give them some one-way Southwest tickets. So once they get down there, they all yours, bro. I don't know where you're going to house them at or what you're going to do, but they going to be at your disposal to help y'all get the church back on track. Nah, man, we love you, man. We appreciate you checking in, Rev. You know it's all love, man. You know it's all love,
I love all you
bro.
brothers. Like I said, this is my time to come in, after Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, to come and relax and unwind and have fun with all the brothers who I know, because most of them know because I'm from the Bay Area. I mean, live in the Bay Area, so most of them know me.
Uh-huh.
Hey, he say he's up, y'all. Don't mess around and don't donate.
A whole different ball game then, huh?
Hey, Jay Sims, he knows because that's my youngest brother. I'm the oldest brother, and he don't understand that yet. I want to go and put him behind the woodshed. We got to have a talk. He didn't get me. See, I got to remind him I'm still your big brother, and I ain't lost nothing. He knows my
big brother in stature, man. You just my oldest brother.
I'm your oldest brother, right?
Brother in stature, man. You put your guns on camera. Let's see what.
That ain't got to do with guns. Mom told me when they're bigger than you, get an equalizer.
No, Mom, that's a movie.
Now, in a movie, it'll be on Channel 7 in the Bay Area when it happens.
Hey, big ups to Denzel, man. He got the Equalizer 3 just started the other day. I don't know if y'all been to see it.
All 3, yeah.
But yeah, Denzel then came anew, man. So
yep.
Hey, Roy, man. I don't know if you can hear us, but we want to get your take on what you think about prime time in the Colorado win over TCU.
Oh yeah, Prime, man. I like Prime, man. I mean, he a good motivator. I mean, he gonna get his players ready to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm pulling for him, man. I hope he win. I hope he go undefeated in the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his son is he legit.
Real deal.
Yeah.
He legit, man.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't just come out there and throw 5 touchdown passes.
Nope.
500 yards, man. Like
500 yards.
500 yards passing, like God.
And then he had one in the clutch, right?
Yeah, the one he threw, that was Edwards that caught that one on the sideline in the fourth quarters and 40-some yards.
Yeah,
that was a nice little defensive play in the red zone. The homeboy went.
Oh, yeah. In the red zone, dude made a great play, man, to basically clinch it.
Yeah, D had called me. I was doing that 3-on-3 stuff at Thrive City. And I had actually put a little bet on Colorado because I think they were like underdog 20 points. I'm like, how they gonna be they're gonna put them underdog 20.
Yeah. I wish we would have bet on that, boy. You bet on it, Roy?
Yeah.
You did? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 20 and a half. I'm like, nah, man.
Man, I would have. We'd have cleaned up on that.
How was that 3-on-3 turnout, bro?
It ain't like it used to be, man. I mean, it wasn't that good. It was all about the money. I mean, these cats, man, they was they were just out there. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Hey, did you guys see that Virginia Union and Morehouse?
No.
That's the HB. They had that on the NFL Network. One of my boys, he from Virginia. He's assistant coach on for that Virginia Union team. So they got some prime time on the NFL Network today. So he showed up and showed out. He fired up, So that was good exposure for Virginia Union and old Diego Riley.
You okay? Okay. LSU lost, huh?
Oh man, Florida State, boy.
Florida State put it on them, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's take a look at these stats, man. Quarterback for LSU was 22 for 37, 347, 1 TD, 1 interception. T. Jordan for Florida, 23 for 31, 342, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. The running backs, one guy had 64 for LSU. Benson had 47 for Florida. B. Thomas Jr. for LSU, 7 receptions, 142, 1 TD. K. Coleman for Florida, 9 receptions, 122 yards, 3 touchdowns. Wow. Let's see how they had Florida had 494 yards in total offense. It was another good game. Oh, San Jose got blasted by Oregon State. Alabama beat the pants off of Middle Tennessee 56-7. Holy smoke-a-rollers. Utah beat Florida 24-11. Oklahoma beat Arkansas State 73-0. That's a shame, man. What do you do in a game like that? You down 56-0 at halftime. Gee whiz. Tennessee, 12th ranked Tennessee beat Virginia 49-13. 25th ranked Iowa beat Utah State 24-14. Second ranked Michigan beat East Carolina 30-3. Of course, TCU lost to Colorado. What is Carl talking about? Let me see. Carl says, what did Carl just say, man? Carl just sent a text message. Come on board, Carl, wherever you at, bro. Come on board, Carl. We waiting on you, Doc. You got a few minutes, brother. Come on, join us. What y'all think about Michigan, though, man, with Harbaugh? You know, he's got suspended, 3 or 4 games. One of his coaches is suspended also for whatever went down, whatever happened. But I mean, you know, y'all think Michigan is a powerhouse like that this year, second ranked?
Nah, well, I don't think the games that he suspended for, I think, are any of the significant games. Well, they are significant, but you know, none of the rival teams. I don't think that's a little soft tap suspension, self-induced.
When you number 2 school in the country, you open up against Middle Tennessee. Parity is not obviously an issue on their schedule.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Got you. What's up with Carl, man? Carl be jiving. Let me see. Let me get him. See if we can get him in here for a quick second. I just hit him with the text. Okay, so back to the college scores. We got, let's see. So, of course, we know that Colorado TCU score. 22nd ranked Mississippi beat Mercer 73-7. Damn. Oregon, 15th ranked Oregon. Did y'all see the score of that game?
Is that the 81-7?
Yeah.
81-7. That's
you got any stats on there?
Let's look at it. I want to see how many. Let's see. First, let's start with total yards. I need somebody to look at this and see if
none beat that 510 though.
Say again.
None beat that 510 this week.
Well, okay. Well, I'm looking. Yeah, passing yards. Oregon only had 381. But how many total yards do you guys think Oregon had? Anybody want to take a shot at it?
700.
729, man. That's crazy.
Well, yeah, they probably played 3 different quarterbacks.
They had 381 passing yards, 348 rushing yards. Let's look at player stats. Oregon played, he said it, they played 3 quarterbacks. One threw for 287, one threw for 81 yards, and one threw for 13 yards.
That's like garbage time.
They rushing yardage. One guy had 119, another dude had 86 yards, one dude had 55, another cat had 51, Another cat had 25. Good Lord. Yeah,
that's where they did their damage. Those dudes had 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, and then 2 other dudes had 1 touchdown. So
exactly
7 rushing TDs on the night or the day.
That's
rather.
crazy.
Yeah, you just throw that tape away. You don't even watch that.
Oh
tape.
yeah. If I'm Portland State, I'm burning that.
Yeah, we ain't even coming to practice the next day to even hear about it. Let's just show up to next week's game, y'all.
No, hey, the next day, all of them dudes are in the training room. They in the hot tubs and the ice baths because they got their butts.
They got mold. Wow, 81-7.
Yeah, there's some crazy scores out there.
What's the highest? What's the highest college score you guys remember?
That one.
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't remember anybody scoring 80 points ever. I don't think.
I will say this, and this is not a highlight of my career. We played against Deion Sanders when they was number 1 in the nation. We played the Superdome. No, we actually played at Superdome at Florida State this game. And we 10-8. We went out 14-0. Terrence Jones was a Heisman candidate. We thought we was doing something. I had a couple good plays. We lost 73-14. Wow. That was my first year. We came back and we did better the next year. But I had never been on nothing a lopsided loss like that ever in nothing. Bad spades, nothing.
Say bad.
Say bad.
Spades. Woo-wee. But I think, you know what, back in the day, as a matter of fact, rest in peace, Big Tank, Anthony Thomas that went to Balboa that ended up. Remember, Nebraska used to put up big numbers like that, 60s and 70s. You know what I mean? That running game, man. And then what was the other team? Who was that? Was it Oklahoma or was it Texas that had Lamb, Ham, and Jam? Remember them? That was Texas, huh? Lamb, Ham, and Jam Jones. Brothers. They used to run the wishbone.
Sam Bam.
Was it Sam Bam or was it was Sam Bam and Lamb or something like that?
Yeah.
They used to run the wishbone, man. They used to run the wishbone. So, moving on with the scores. 19th ranked Wisconsin beat Buffalo 38-17. 11th ranked Texas beat Rice 37-10. Notre Dame beat Tennessee State. Notre Dame is ranked 13th. They won 56-3. Ohio State, 3rd ranked, 23-3 over Indiana. 10th ranked Washington, 56-19 over Boise State. Number 1 ranked Georgia, 48-7 over, I guess this is Tennessee Martin. I never even heard of them.
Yeah.
USC, 6th ranked, 66-14 over Nevada.
I was about to ask what they do. Wow.
Did you bet on that one, Roy? Did you take USC?
No.
Kansas State, 16th ranked over, who is SEMO? S-E-M-O. Who is that?
Who?
S-E-M-O? Who is
Southeast Missouri?
It don't even, Southeast Missouri? It might be. Let me see. They don't even show.
No.
Yeah, I think that is who that is. Southeast Missouri against Kansas State. They lost. Kansas State beat them 45-0. Texas A&M is ranked 23rd, 52-10 over New Mexico. Penn State ranked 7th, 38-15 over West Virginia. 21st ranked UNC, that's North Carolina, 31-17 over South Carolina. You got Middle Tennessee played 4th ranked Alabama. Alabama routed them 56-17. South Alabama played 24th ranked Big Rack's alma mater. The alumnus Big Rack squad. 37-17 over South Alabama. You know what, Rack? I'll be looking at the Tulane too. I be checking their scores like every week. You know, when they would play, I would go say, "Man, let me see what Big Rack and them team did." You know,
getting better. They got the coaching staff now.
Yeah. They starting to make a little noise. They ranked 24th, man. Hey, they in the ranking.
Once they built that stadium, it was that stadium wasn't there when I played. We played in the Superdome.
Oh, okay.
So it makes a difference when you got when you got
a real home squad, huh? I mean, home stadium. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You got 18th ranked Oregon State over San Jose State, 42-17.
What about Clemson?
Clemson and Duke play tomorrow, 5:00.
Okay.
You got Clemson is ranked 9th. And then we had today 8th ranked Florida State over 5th ranked LSU, 45-24. Let's see what big game. Well, this is okay. Let me see. I want to see what games we might want to be looking at. I want to see if any ranked teams play against each other next week. Hey, look at this one right here, Rack. Tulane and Mississippi next week. Mississippi ranked 22nd. Tulane is ranked 24th.
We got it.
So I'm trying to find what ranked teams are playing. That's the only. Oh no. That's one of the games where it's 2 top 25 playing, and then we got Alabama at Texas. 11th ranked Texas at Alabama. 2 top ranked teams. That's the only two games next week where you got top.
I think the Nick Saban era is over.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nick, hey, because how many players from Alabama got drafted, man?
I mean, what's the name? Oh,
I think Georgia is going to take the lead now.
Oh, okay.
What about him?
I think they're going to take Alabama's spot as that team that goes back to the national championship year after year after year.
Georgia.
Yeah, because I think Nick Saban he's losing the NIL battle. He's against it. You don't know. And because he's so against it, he got behind 2 years.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. Let me see something. Boom. So we got Duke. Okay, Duke and Clemson is tomorrow. We got Georgia got Ball State next week. Clemson got Charleston, South Carolina. I guess that is. Iowa State. Mississippi, Tulane. Michigan plays UNLV. Texas A&M and Miami, Florida. Tulsa and 10th ranked Washington. Tennessee, Austin P. Appalachian State against UNC. Oklahoma, SMU. Oregon and Texas Tech. Somebody going to get upset, and I think it's going to be Oregon. They're going to go in there, and Texas Tech going to upset them at home. I think that's going to be the upset of the week next week.
And I think next week, the HBCU game, the Southern Heritage Classic here, TSU against University of Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Oh, yeah? That's there in Tennessee?
Yeah, it's what's called the Southern Heritage Classic. TSU used to play Jackson State, out of Mississippi, and Tennessee State University. But when Deion before he left, he pulled them out, and so now they hooked up with University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, and so I'm gonna see how that plays out. But that's a HBCU game.
Got you. Hey James, thank you, man. We appreciate you checking in, bro. And
it's been a real fellas. Good to see y'all.
Right on, man.
We'll see you next week, man. Hey, tell the wife and the girls.
Next week.
D said, "What's up, man?"
Will do. I'm gonna put them little ones to bed now.
Get your background show like you're a commentator, so we can
I'll work on that. I have something with the New York Jets on the back.
All right, fella. Take care, man.
I got
it. Who? Me?
OB, what you doing, man?
Doing a little cleaning. Brother.
Okay.
On a Sunday night?
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's the cleaning man right there.
That's why we need to send them you all them Hispanic.
I think that's more effective on your roof.
What do you say?
I think they're gonna be a little bit more useful and effective on his roof.
OB, we can't hear you, man. You talking, we can't hear nothing you saying, bro.
He's probably cussing us out.
Come off mute, OB. Come off mute, brother.
It's all in fun and all in love, man.
I'm not on mute.
Well, we couldn't hear you, man. I don't know. Maybe your, I don't know, bro. So let's take a quick look, gentlemen. I know it's getting late. Let's take a quick look at next week's NFL schedule. Let's take a quick look at week 1. Week 1, NFL.
It'll be a good game, but I think we're gonna beat Pittsburgh, brother, before you start there.
Nah, I'm just we gonna start. We got week 1. Lions Chiefs. Lions at the Chiefs. What y'all think?
Come on, man. Chiefs.
Everybody Chiefs. Bengals at the Browns.
Bengals.
Bengals at the Browns. Everybody say Bengals?
Yeah, Bengals.
I'm taking Deshaun Watson.
You taking the Browns?
Yeah. They at home, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I should be writing this down, huh? Texans at the Ravens.
Ravens.
Baltimore.
Bucks at the Vikings.
Vikings.
No Vikings, you think?
Bucks at the Vikings. Everybody saying Vikings? Panthers at the Falcons.
Atlanta.
Who cares?
You think what'd you say? What'd you say, Rack?
Who cares that game?
You want both of them to lose, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna go Panthers though. They'll probably win that.
Okay, they playing in Atlanta. Cardinals at the Commanders.
Commanders.
Washington.
Okay. Jaguars at the Colts.
Jaguars.
Or his coach is in disarray.
Yeah, I think Lawrence gonna go in there and beat the mess out of them. Niners and Steelers, I already know. Niners
no
at the Steelers. That's a 10 o'clock game. What I'm gonna probably do this year, fellas, is I'm gonna check in with everybody at halftime of these games. Y'all cool with that? So like at the halftime of the 49er game, I'm gonna go live. And then, we could talk our little smack.
I'll probably be in church.
Oh, that's right. 10 o'clock. 10
That's
o'clock.
where I'll be. I know for sure.
Don, don't be up there preaching with no doggone 49er jersey on and nothing like that. Talking about Jersey Sunday.
Hey, it's good to check in. It's good to check in right after that 10 o'clock game because, 1 o'clock to 1:25 is the second game. So
okay. So what y'all want to check in? Y'all want to do a check-in after the 49er game, after the 10 o'clock game, so in between the 10 o'clock and the 1 o'clock game, y'all want to do a check-in? Okay, we'll do a check-in, and it's going to be Zoom, y'all. It's going to be Zoom. So then you got the 1 o'clock games. We got, okay, so the other 10 o'clock game is the Titans at the Saints.
Saints.
I'm taking the Saints in that. 125 game. Raiders at the Broncos.
Denver Broncos.
I know y'all taking the Broncos, but let me tell y'all something.
I got Raiders.
I'm taking the Raiders, and O'Connell gonna have a big game. Watch. O'Connell is gonna have a big game.
I just think that the Broncos, I just think that Wilson, he's done.
Yeah, Wilson ain't. But you know who they got? You know who their backup is? Stedman, right?
Yeah,
the dude who came from the Raiders that I said we should have kept.
He looked good.
He looks real good, man. I'm gonna take the Raiders. I don't. You know what? I don't know if Jimmy Garoppolo is even starting. They haven't said. They said he's starting.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jimmy got to prove himself to me this year, guys. Again, he's garbage to me until he go win. Eagles at the Patriots.
Eagles.
Eagles. Rams at the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I like the brother from the Seahawks. What's his name?
Jameis.
No, not Bridgewater. What's the dude name for Seahawks?
Oh my God, he's garbage. He's been garbage for years. He had a good season last year.
What's his name though? Geno Smith. I kind of like Geno, man. I be pulling for the dude, man. Cause look, he's another one didn't get a fair shot. Same thing. Wasn't he at Jets? Wasn't he at the Jets?
Yeah.
With Darnold? He was at the Jets with Darnold. And they gave him the boot. I be pulling for Geno, man. I want Geno to have a good season.
Geno gonna be Geno.
Okay.
On big shot status. Yeah.
Dolphins at the Chargers.
That's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be a good one, man. Dolphin at the Chargers. I'm gonna say the Dolphins. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
They got a better defense.
Defense, yeah. Okay, Packers at the Bears. Bears at home. Packers at the Bears.
Well, that's gonna be your boy Love first game starting.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Who's the Bears quarterback again?
Bay.
Fields.
We passed on him for Trey.
Yeah. Justin Fields. Cowboys at the Giants is the 5 o'clock game.
Oh. Cowboys better win that.
Yeah. Because quarterback for the Giants is Jones.
Exactly. Don't have no idea.
Ain't it Jason Jones, I think, right?
It is.
Yeah. Daniel Jones.
Okay. Monday night. This the game. I'm putting some money on this game. Bills is going to they're gonna beat Rodgers at the Jets. I'm taking the Bills in that game. I think they're gonna go to New York and beat them guys. And the reason why I think Rodgers has lost a step. And of course the Bills, that squad has been together for years. You know what I mean? They got a few years together. So I think that the Bills can go in there and take them out, man. You know what I mean? I think they can. So, yeah, Von Miller. Ooh, Mike McDaniel.
For the Niners, they better sign Bosa before,
Yeah, that was my next question. What y'all think gonna happen with Bosa, man?
They said they $4 million apart.
Yeah.
They said what? 4 million what?
They basically $4 million apart in the negotiations.
Oh,
so they close.
Okay, so maybe they might.
32 million a year though.
What's that?
32 million. I said 32 million a year. He's asking.
He asking for 32, and they want 20. They won't give him 28.
No, that's what he wants.
Y'all think he worth 32?
No.
No. Hell no.
Now, let me ask you this: don't he got a brother that play for the Chargers?
Joey
Bosa for the Chargers. Okay, got you. But that dude want 32 million.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, he taking it
highest paid defensive. Yeah.
He trying to get your boy money for LA.
Donald. Who led the league in sacks last year?
I think it was Bosa.
Yeah, well, he was one or something short of a record, I think.
It
wasn't Jones, was it?
It was Watt.
J.J. Watt?
Not J.J., his brother for Pittsburgh.
Okay. Well, it's saying Bosa has the most sacks since 2022. That was last year. So he had 18 and a half. He had 18 and a half last year?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, wait. Oh, this is...
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what is this? Wait. NFL player stats sacks. No, Nick was second. Dude for Philly, Hassan Reddick, had 19 and a half.
That's what it was. Both of them were very short.
Yeah. So he had Reddick had 19 and a half. Bosa had 18 and a half. Chris Jones had 17 and a half. Myles Garrett for Cleveland had 16. Matthew Judon for the Patriots had 15.
Watt went nowhere around.
Parsons for Dallas and Highsmith for the Steelers both had 14 and a half. And then it was Brian Burns, J.J. Watt, Max Crosby, and Josh Sweat for the Eagles all had 12 and a half. And then you got, I want to see who.
32 million is a lot, man. 32 million is a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man.
Too much.
So you think they should give him 28 or 20?
Well, give him a longer contract at, 25. Like, he want 32 for 1 year?
Yes, sir. First season.
He tweaking.
Yeah, he really is.
He tweaking.
That's crazy.
He's tweaking. So highest paid, let me see, highest paid
Highest paid defensive end.
defensive.
Sam Darnold. I mean, the
Donald.
Rams dude.
Yeah, highest paid is, wait a minute, what they talking about? Who is Franklin Myers? Wait. Highest paid players on defense. Okay. What the heck? Where's the list? I think it's Donald because, okay, it's Donald. 31 million. 31.7.
A year?
Well, just, let me see.
Yeah, it gotta be a year.
Yep. Donald is, he's at 31.7. TJ Watt for the Steelers is at 28. Joey Bosa is third at 27.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett.
Nick gonna get 34.
You think so?
Yeah, they gonna give it to him.
He wants to be the highest. He wants to be, even if it's just 2/10 higher than.
Wow. Myles Garrett is at 25 million. Quentin Williams from the Jets is at 24. Max Crosby at the Raiders is at 23. Khalil Mack at the Chargers is 23 and a half. That's the top 10 guys right there. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Jeff Simmons for the Titans is at 23 and a half. Deron Payne for the Commanders, 22 and a half. Dexter Lawrence, the Giants, is 22 and a half. Bradley Chubb, Dolphins, 22. Leon Williams, 21. DeForest Buckner, Colts, 21. Jared Alexander, he's a cornerback with the Packers at 21. Javon Hargrave, he's the guy came from Philly. He's a 49er. He had 21. Now, let me ask y'all something.
What is Bosa currently getting?
Well, that's what I was going to ask y'all. What is Bosa's current freaking salary? Because how is this dude? Wait a minute, man.
He better deliver a Super Bowl.
Jeez.
Well, he was defensive player of the year last year, so they're gonna have to factor that into their negotiations.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dang, total.
If he does a job this year.
Well, see.
Him, Fred Warner, all of them guys.
Wow, this is kind of interesting, man. That the highest ranked total value for a contract in the NFL is Khalil Mack, 141 million total value.
How much guaranteed?
70. TJ Watt got the highest guarantee. He had 80 guaranteed. Joey Bosa's guaranteed 78 million. Khalil Mack is guaranteed 70. Williams from the Jets, 66. Simmons from the Titans, 66. Lawrence from the Giants, 60.
Because Deshaun Watson, his whole contract is guaranteed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what quarterback got all guaranteed money? That's Deshaun Watson, huh?
Yeah.
That's
240 million, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 200 something.
A lot of massages.
Woo-wee.
Our blood, like you said, thinking like a man, huh?
Damn. Who's the highest paid running back? Is it? Highest paid running back. Y'all know who the highest paid running back is?
Who?
Y'all don't know? Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Derrick Henry?
Nope.
Ain't that?
Nope. Highest paid running back is McCaffrey, man.
That's what I was thinking. McCaffrey, yeah.
But the thing about his is a 4-year deal. Kamara is second, but he got a 5-year deal, basically. So his is spread out. So McCaffrey is a 16 million, 4 years, 64.606 million a year.
And we did that, right? We did that. I don't think Carolina. We did that.
Yeah.
But y'all think he worth that kind of money?
Definitely.
McCaffrey?
Definitely.
He's durable, man.
Y'all think he worth more than Debo?
Definitely.
Really? Wow. Derrick Henry is at $12.5 million. He got a 4-year, $50 million deal. Well, what did Debo end up getting?
I think Debo got 19.
Yeah, 19. Yeah.
He was happy with whatever he got because he got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Room to open it up on the next negotiation. They say. So
Nick Chubb got 12, 3 years, 36.6. Josh Jacobs signed a 1-year deal for $11 million. Aaron Jones signed a 2-year.
Hey, what's Brock Purdy's salary?
He getting like 800 a year.
He getting like 4 million or something like that.
Brock Purdy?
If he ball out this year, they're gonna renegotiate that.
They're gonna renegotiate it.
So Brock
Remember,
Purdy,
he was the last one picked. He got no signing bonus. Well, actually,
right.
I think like
he was Mr. 99.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah.
So Purdy signed a 4-year, $3,737,000 contract with the San Francisco 49ers, including a $77,000 signing bonus, $77,000 guaranteed, and an average annual salary of $934,252. In 2023,
you know it's like $400,000 a year.
Well, it says in 2023, Purdy will earn a base salary of $870,000 while carrying a cap hit of $889,000 and a dead cap value of $57,756.
That's nuts.
Wow. Gee whiz. That's crazy.
Starting quarterback, man.
Dang, look, this is crazy, dude. So, I was finna say, my bad. Because I seen it says Trey Lance signed a 4-year, $34 million contract. I was gonna say that's what he signed with the Niners, including a $22 million signing bonus, $34 million guaranteed, annual average salary of $8 million. In 2023, he's gonna earn a base salary of $940,000 with a cap hit of $940,000 with a dead cap value of $6 million. But Dallas picks all that up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. 4 years, $34 million. Damn, for somebody that ain't played or didn't pan out, he got $34 million. Whoo! And $34 million is guaranteed.
And that was levied against the picks that they gave.
Yeah.
That's what they mortgaged. That's what they negotiated that salary on.
Right.
Yeah.
And if he had panned out, they winning.
Yeah. Dang, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So Deebo's current contract is a 3-year. Wait a minute. Is this him? No way. Okay, so Deebo is a 3-year, $71 million package.
With a player option in the third.
Average salary is $23,850. Total guarantee is $58 million, and the guarantee he got at signing was $41 million. Jesus Christ!
That last year is
unrestricted free agent in 2026.
Player option, yeah.
Jesus Christ! So he'll get $1 million. He's gonna get his base salary this year is gonna be $1 million. He got 4.8 of that signing he gets this year. He gets $573,000 for whatever this roster / GM is. Then he gets a $200,000 workout bonus. There's some miscellaneous $150,000 bonus. He gets
Who was that?
Deebo.
And then it's incentive padded for the season. So he probably will get those starts.
Yep. And then so his dead cap for this year is $35 million, bro. His whole dead cap is gonna be $35 million. That's wait.
That's not he worth it though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Deebo. Wow. Jesus Christ.
That dude is strong, man.
And he gets an $18 million cash advance. Ooh, wee.
And like you say, that's how he got hurt, cat jumping on the pile.
Well, him trying them extra yard, that second effort, extra yard and stuff, Deebo needs to go down when he gets tackled. You know, somebody grab your ankle and you trying to pull him, drag him, and then another dude hits you. That's hyperextended knees, ankles twisted, you got to go down, dude. You got to go down. That one extra yard is not worth being out for the rest of the season, Like, just go down, bro.
He got hamstring issues and everything.
Yeah. So stay out there, in the slot, wide out, catch them that wide receiver screen, quick slants, yeah. And yards at the catch, that's what the Niners need him to do. Of course, McCaffrey is going to be your running back. Ayuk, I think Ayuk, man, is going to have a big year for y'all. I kind of like how I seen him. I don't know what y'all think about him, but I have seen that the dude is getting better. Like he's progressing. He's progressing. Ayuk is. So I think he's gonna have a big year for y'all. That's the one I'll watch on the Niners. I'll watch Ayuk. Because I already know Deebo and them have already, but Ayuk, because he's been, progressing, I'll watch him because he'll probably be y'all big play guy, if they throw the ball to him. I ain't gonna say much about Kittle because, well, yes, I am. I think he lost a step. I think Kittle has lost a step, or either he's lost a step or he just hasn't got enough reps to get back to where he once was. With the injuries, he sat out a long time.
He did. That's what I was just about to say.
So I don't think he's gonna take him he'd have to play a full season, to get back to the Kittle that was, a super duper threat for y'all at one point.
He's something we hadn't had in a while, man. A tight end.
Yeah. Y'all ain't really had a tight end since who? Brent Jones?
Here we go.
No, but y'all had Brent Jones, It was somebody that came, y'all had for a minute though, but that was doing pretty good. Before
Vernon Davis.
Who was it?
Vernon Davis.
Vernon Davis.
Yeah.
Vernon. I was gonna say, what was the dude played with T.O.? Vernon Davis. Yeah. Vernon Davis. Yeah, Vernon Davis had game. He definitely had game.
Until he got hit in Seattle.
Yeah, that was it for him.
That was it for him.
That was it.
He went to acting. I saw him in a movie the other day.
He was.
Hey, speaking of movies, y'all see Big George?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, the movie? It's on
Netflix?
Netflix?
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it.
Yeah,
I got it in
yeah.
my saved movies, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it's good.
Big George. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. Big George. Well, gentlemen, we've been on for quite some time. We've been on 3 hours, man. 3 hours and 15 minutes, man. And look, I appreciate it, man, for y'all to give up 3 hours of your time for us to just talk some smack. But we all love sports, so, and we even get an opportunity to touch on other things, other than sports. So again, hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man, for sure.
I still think you're an undercover Niner fan, bro.
What's that?
I still think you're an undercover Niner fan.
No, Roy. I mean, now this is the thing. Now, you could call me a hater if I wasn't a fan of the game and just didn't like the 49ers. I like all sports. The 49ers, they're not my team, but I got to give credit what credit is due. You know what I mean? The Niners got talent, man. The Niners have had talent ever since the year they lost in the Super Bowl. And I'm going back to when Kaepernick lost. You know what I mean? You guys have had talent. Like, what year did you guys did not have talent? But I think right now, on offense and defense, is probably the most talent y'all have had in many years. Combined offense and defense.
So look, going back to that, D, when D.O. was on here, he was talking about if Purdy was going down his rank and all that. So if Mahomes go down, who do they have as quarterback?
I don't even know who their backup quarterback is. I really don't.
Yeah, me either.
I really don't know because the dude ain't never played. Even when Mahomes was up here hurt in the Super Bowl, did the backup quarterback come in? I don't even remember that. Mahomes was still out there limping, wasn't he?
Yeah, after a few snaps. Yeah.
So I don't know, but I'm saying, the reason why I was on D.O. because D.O. keeps saying it's such a team. If Purdy goes down for you guys, I don't think, like I said, I don't think that Donald's thought process can keep up with Debo, Ayuk, and McCaffrey and Jennings and Kittle, because those guys they chemistry, Purdy got the chemistry with them. It's, 2-step drop, boom. Donald he's not as sharp as Purdy. So I think the timing will be off a little bit. Not only that, I think Darnold reminds me of somebody used to always get his receivers killed. Y'all remember Art Schlichter out of Ohio State? Hey, Rack, you remember Art Schlichter?
Art Schlichter?
Yeah. Art Schlichter used to get his receivers killed coming across the middle. Hey, dudes didn't even want to reach for the ball no more. Art Schlichter never hit a guy in his numbers. I don't ever remember seeing him hitting a guy in their number. Everything he threw was above. Kerry Collins was another one. Throwing passes up here, dudes getting broke ribs, dislocated shoulders, all kind of stuff. It's like this dude got it out for his own receivers, man. He getting dudes murdered out there. That's how Art Schlichter was, man. And I was pulling for Art Schlichter when he came out of Ohio State. He came to the NFL, man. He probably had the highest number of hurt receivers in one season in the history of the game. I mean, 1, 2, 3, all three receivers go down in one season. Them high-ass passes across the middle. Hey, so Purdy gets hurt, it's going to be problems. But I will say this. Purdy gets hurt, it's not like the Niners still don't have enough talent to execute with Darnold out there. But he has to do what he has to play. He has to execute the play like nothing extra. You know what I mean? Like if the play says do this, that's what Darnold needs to do in order for the Niners offense to continue to click. You know, one more step instead of the 3-stop drop back, like a 4-step could be crucial. That could be an interception. You know what I mean? A rollout trying to create a play could be crucial instead of throwing the ball away. You don't have nobody open, throw it away. Don't try to make something happen that's not there. That's what I say about Darnold. You know, if he try to do more than what the play asked for, he'll probably be over there, and what's the name of be in the game? What's the third string dude now?
I don't even know.
I hope it ain't Johnson. They didn't keep him, did they?
No. He gone.
Oh, he's in. Where is he at?
Did he go to Miami?
I think he is.
I think he went to Miami.
Yeah.
Or Houston. One of them teams. What a defensive cat went.
Yeah.
The Mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
He played well in preseason.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He actually did. I seen him play a series. He was looking pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, man, I don't hate on the Niners, man. I mean, I talk smack. I mean, that's what it is. We talk smack. It's all in fun. But as far as like overall, like just football, you know what I mean? Football, and like I say, as talent-wise, I got to give credit where credit is due. It's like I'm not a Kansas City fan. I don't like Kansas City. I'm not too particular about Mahomes, but guess what? They win, and they go to the big game, and they win. So, I mean, I got to give them credit. You know, they go take care of business. You know? Like I say, same with the Niners. The Raiders is my team. They just always, you know, been my team. I used to be a 49er fan, but the thing about the Niners, I just don't like the politics. You know what I mean? I don't like the politics because it takes away, and people could say, oh, you talk about racial stuff and all of that. Hey, man, it is what it is.
Let's just be real.
It is what it is. And then, like I say, call a spade a spade. Politics in anything nowadays. Politics in whether it's sports, government, hey, your regular old job that you go to every day. Politics plays a part. And in today's climate, listen, we still get the short end of the stick. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? And in sports, you see it. You see it. You know, we see it.
It's a little commodity.
You know what I mean? We see it. We see guys not get a shot. We see coaches get up there and, you know, like, for example, I hate to go back to Shanahan, when Trey Lance, had those 3 drives in the preseason, came back, y'all kicked the field goal to win. It's like this dude getting a press conference, he didn't say one thing about Trey Lance. You know, he didn't, and that could be discouraging to the player. You a 20-year-old player. You play for me, Rack. You 20 years old. I'm the head coach. You get 10 tackles and 2 interceptions, right? You get 10 tackles, 2 interceptions, and we win 10-7. And I get in the press conference and don't even mention your name. What you gonna be saying about me in the locker room?
Very little, but I'm gonna be thinking a lot.
You know what I mean? You're gonna be very little because of the media, but thinking a lot. Or when you get home and your older brother or something be like, man, what's up with your coach? You're gonna be like, man, you know what I mean? So just think. Trey Lance had 3 drives. They scored on every drive. They got the winning drive. They kicked the field goal. And then he gets in the press conference and he don't say nothing. He didn't say.
And the thing about him, though, that undermines his credibility is that, it's an open quarterback competition amongst those 2. And then a day later, dude is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your mind was made up then.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like he could have said, hey, big ups to Trey, he got some reps in, played well for us, was able to get us down the field for the win. Something, because that would at least help boost your mental. You know, and unlike if we won 10-7 and I didn't say nothing about Rack on defense, getting 10 tackles and 2 interceptions, and I don't say nothing. So now, like you say, he gonna say very little in the locker room. But then what do you think?
Thinking about you.
What you think he gonna say if the next practice we running laps and I'm like, come on, Rack, pick it up, man. You're lagging. He's gonna probably want to turn around and say,
on it.
yeah, he gonna turn around and look at me like, man, you better go home somewhere. You know what I mean? And that could affect him the rest of the season. You know what I mean? Because he looking at coach like, man, what's up with this dude?
It's like what you were saying about Mark Jackson, what Rack was saying about Deion. You know, Mark Jackson had command of that team because he had them going to the movies together.
Yeah.
A lot of them dudes, when it's over with, hey man, this is business. I don't want to hang out.
Exactly.
So they got to know each other. And that made, like you said, Rack, that made a difference in everything.
Exactly. And like, hey, those teams that hang out, man, they I mean, you kind of see it in other sports, but like in the NBA, back in the day, like say the 80s, you know, like for example, the Lakers and the Warriors, you go back and look at some of their teams, and the teams that were good were teams that had players that had a relationship, had relationships outside of the arena. You know what I mean? You go back and look at players like remember Run TMC. You know, them guys
without each other.
They you know, they had some stuff going on outside of, you know, the arena. Like with Mark Jackson, when he had Steph and them early, you know what I mean? Like you said, he created a team of guys that, hey man, y'all, this is a brotherhood. You know what I mean? It's not just I'm the coach, you the player, do as I say. You know what I mean?
It was ownership. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody had a responsibility. Everybody was held accountable, so on and so forth. Now, what Steve Kerr inherited, he inherited a championship caliber team from Jump Street. Like, he coached, but it was very minimal he needed to do. He didn't have to really develop any players because they were already athletic, young, developed, knew their roles right up. Like everybody knew once Monte left who was going to be the man for the Warriors. Everybody knew that. You know what I mean? Everybody knew this dude right here, Steph Curry, he about to be the man. You know what I mean? And then when Clay started coming along, I've always thought that Clay was actually a better catch and shoot shooter than Curry. You know what I mean?
His stroke is more pure. He used to eat up Monte in practice, Monte Ellis, when they was over there downtown Oakland.
Yeah.
He used to eat him up.
Yeah, I've always thought Clay was I always thought he was, if he get going, he could destroy you, man. You know, he can get going. I think, but he's catch and shoot. The one check I got on Clay is I do not like when he tries to create his own shot.
He can't dribble.
He dribbles the ball too high. Like, you know, most players are at least kind of bent over, knees bent when you dribbling, he's up straight. So the dribble is longer. You know what I mean? The distance. What's that?
And the defense steps in and make him run away from the ball.
Exactly.
And,
Exactly. So
think that,
what's that, Rack?
I'm not too sold on his work ethic. I don't see his game. His game has been the same since he's stepped into the Warriors organization.
Yeah.
He hasn't added anything to his game.
Yeah, because he's always been a shooter. So like you said, you know what? Clay would be more of a threat if he developed like a back down move, turnaround shot. You know what I mean? Because he's bigger than most guards, and if he could get him on the block, turn and shoot over him, that would be an added threat for y'all. But he don't do that. You know what I mean? He won't do that. He's catch and shoot, or he'll try to create a jumper off the dribble. And like you say, his dribbling is not truly not there. or not as advanced as catch and shoot abilities, you know?
Yeah.
But his defense, though.
His defense?
Before he got hurt against Toronto.
Yeah, he was becoming a defensive threat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before he got hurt.
Hopefully, he has another full season and then a full off season to get in shape and rehab that leg and Achilles. I'm looking for him to be better next year.
Oh, he will be. I think that he didn't work out, so he had in his mind, somebody stepping on his Achilles, and that's understandable, man. Because the way he went out, your knee, your Achilles, and they on separate legs. A lot of people bashing, but that's a hellified injury to come back from one with the Achilles,
don't come back,
and the ACL, and then your Achilles too.
Right.
And then the Achilles more than likely happened because of the compensation. You know what I mean? You gotta push off a little harder to compensate for what you're not able to impact on that other leg. You know what I mean? So
and then the speed at which they play.
Yeah.
Setting screens and all that, man. You in there battling with some big boys.
Yeah.
A lot of weight.
Yeah. Speed is
all
key.
Of that.
You gotta have speed because either that or you take a banging running into those big guys in third quarter. You totally beat up and out of gas compared to if you fast enough. I.e. the Currys, the Ja Morants, the Kyries, they fast enough to get around the court without getting hit. You know what I mean? And then when you got like Curry, you got Draymond handing the ball off. Hey, listen. If Moody, not Moody, if Looney would stop sticking his butt out, you know what I mean? He could develop into another Draymond type guy on that play, that little handoff play. But what Looney does, he turns his whole body and he sticks his butt out. So he get a lot of offensive foul calls on that, Yeah. And he already 6'9", 6'10". It's like, dude, you don't have to put your butt out, because if you coming around a screen or a pick and you 6'5" and you see 6'9" as soon as you come around, like more than likely you're gonna do what you need to do to get around him anyway. You know what I mean? Which is giving the offensive player like Curry the advantage because he's fast and his steps are a lot quicker than that defensive man,
Right.
So yeah, those guys, if you fast and you could get around all them picks and not get bumped around, then you good to go. But if you get bumped around, you running into dudes, man, third quarter, man, shoot. You got to be conditioned, man.
Every time down.
Yeah. You got to be conditioned. Yeah. So imagine, man, you somebody like that's why I don't understand what's James Harden's problem, man. You got Embiid going, pick and roll with this dude. And it's like, who gonna run over him? People don't realize Embiid is a big dude, man.
Thick, solid, yeah.
Big thing. He got that big old high butt, like Carl Jacobs used to be at Reardon. Carl Jacobs was like Bill Cartwright at Reardon. You couldn't get around that dude. Be like, dude, who's this dude, this big high booty, man? And you run into him, he knock you down. Carl had his big old butt, high butt. You run into him, you running into his butt. You don't even run into his legs or his hips. You run, bam, Carl knock you down. You be like, damn, man, get your big booty self away from me, man. God dog. That's how Embiid is. Big old wide dude with a big old high rear end, man. You running into that all night. Come on, man.
Where you move the ball, yeah.
Yeah. He's a big dude, man.
Well, on that note, you talking about running into Jacob's booty. I'm going to go ahead and go on. I'm going to go ahead and sign off on that note.
Carl was known for getting that ball, doing like this, and dude run into him, bounce off, and Carl dump it down to somebody.
He was Wes Unseld.
Wes Unseld. That was it. Wes Unseld. That was Carl, man. Yeah. Yes, sir. Well, gentlemen, again, man, appreciate y'all.
I think I'm doing rack.
Hey, listen. Hey, this is what's up. I'm giving y'all heads
if
up.
12:35 here in Tennessee, man. It's
Listen,
late.
this is what's up, y'all.
What up?
NFL season starts Thursday. Sunday on the Smack Talk Get Down, we doing a round robin in the Smack Talk Get Down. All right. What I mean by round robin is this. So next week, I'm not hosting the show. I'm gonna bring it up on Zoom like this, right? But I'm gonna randomly pick one of y'all to host the show. All right? And then at the end of the show, the person that's hosting gets to pick the person for the following week. So like say next week, we start the Smack Talk Get Down, I'm gonna be like, all right, our host for the night is VL. So you gotta host the whole show. All right, you gotta host the whole show. Then at the end of the show, you're gonna be like, all right, join us next week, right here, Smack Talk Get Down with our host, Big Rack. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do.
That's how it's gonna go.
Hey, at least the one that next week got a week to prepare.
Yep.
Nobody got a week to prepare when you come on.
Yeah, so next week, none of y'all gonna know who it is. You got Thursday night football you're gonna need to talk about, the Thursday night game. You're gonna need to talk about the 10 o'clock game, the scores. You know what I mean? You're gonna get to talk about your squad, your team, and how they played. And of course, I know you're gonna talk about the Raiders, you know, and how they played. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to get your phone ready, get your Google ready, bring up the scores, have it in front of you, whatever you need to do, iPad, laptop, whatever.
Man, I can't be Googling in church. Yeah, I feel you.
No, but it's gonna be when the Smack Talk Get Down. Come on. So I'm 6 o'clock, 6:30. Y'all probably want to go on your phones and start getting some stats and some scores or something, because we don't know who's gonna be the host next week.
You passing the tour. Hey, man, I'm going to need to borrow some of your props, though, homie.
Hey, and I usually don't do this, but I think it'll be cool. Let's do this. Guys. Let's see if we can do this for the whole entire season that we doing the Smack Talk Get Down. For NFL, whenever we come on, we got to have on some kind of apparel or something in the background repping your squad.
Oh, not a problem.
All right? So y'all 49er fans, y'all need to have a 49er hat on, a shirt, a logo in the back, or something. You know what I mean? Roy, as you can see, already got his 49er banner going.
I'm going to have on a map of Civic Center, a picture of London Green.
You know, T-shirt, something repping your squad in the background, or be drinking out of 49er mug or cup or something. Have something, you know what I mean, repping your squad, and let's do it for the whole season. And I got to go out and buy stuff, because I don't even have, I got like a Raider jacket, maybe a couple of hats, T-shirt, but I don't wear jerseys, but I will represent like with a T-shirt on or something like that.
If we go 12-5, you're going to have to put on a Brock, since we changing the rules, you put on a Brock Purdy jersey.
Oh, what? Okay, I tell you what. And if Brock Purdy gets hurt this season,
yes, sir.
If he don't play the whole entire season, you gotta wear a Garoppolo Raider jersey.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that, man. I already got some Raider golf balls. I hit the hell out of them down.
But you saying Brock Purdy? Hey. You saying Brock Purdy gonna play the whole season without getting hurt?
Okay.
Hey, the question is who's gonna get
bet though.
The question is
about records. That's a different bet.
The question is who's gonna play more games? Who's gonna play more games, Purdy or Garoppolo?
Purdy.
Purdy should. Purdy should. Purdy should. Well, then listen, there's certain advantages to that. Purdy's he's ran with the Niners, so he got the advantage. He's run with them guys. Garoppolo ain't did nothing. He played one series. What, he played one series in preseason? He went 4 for 4. They scored a touchdown. And I don't even think that was with the starters, I don't think. I can't remember. Because it happened so fast. I was like, oh, Jimmy on the sideline already? I thought he got hurt.
he probably did too.
I was like, damn, did Garoppolo play? He hurt already. He out the game. So you're right, Von. You caught me on that. That is a different bet.
But of course.
So you say the Niners going 12-5. If they go 12-5, I gotta wear a Brock Purdy jersey.
Yep, and that's me, my brother Rack, my brother Don, and Roy. What did you say they were going?
Same thing, 12-5.
Yeah. So Carl, Roy, Von, and Rack all said 12-5. Oh, and Don said 12-5 also. That's what did I say they were gonna go? I said 11-6. That's not a fair bet, man. That's not a fair bet because, like I said, you guys are more talented than probably 30 other teams in the NFL. So record, we're not. The Raiders not. We not as talented. We probably are in the top 10.
And
you know what I mean?
You gotta do anything.
Y'all in the top 2 or 3. Like I said, I don't know. Everybody keep talking about Philly. Philly beating y'all in the playoffs, to me, it wasn't a convincing win to me, even though Purdy got hurt. I think y'all would have gave Kansas City a better game in the Super Bowl. Yeah. I think y'all would have been able to run with Kansas City.
Definitely.
If y'all
like I said, if Brock Purdy didn't get hurt, even though as tight as that game was played again, I still believe he would have won.
Now, yeah, okay.
I really do.
Well, look, this is what I do for you, Von. Y'all go to the NFC title game, then I wear a Purdy jersey.
All right.
You ain't got to wear, just wear a hat.
Okay, I wear a 49er hat. Y'all go to NFC Championship.
If y'all go to the AFC title game, I'll wear a Garoppolo jersey.
Man, we not going to the AFC Championship.
Come on, man. That's fair, though.
We don't have the talent on both sides of the ball, man.
Hey, he being a realist, man.
We don't have
Hey, what? He better get out now because you know they can't make it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me ask y'all this. Wait a minute. Now, y'all know the Smack Talk been in existence for 4 or 5 years, maybe even longer. When have I ever said the Raiders was going to the Super Bowl?
Every year.
You don't have no faith in your team?
No, I've never said they was going to the Super Bowl.
You don't have faith. You don't have faith in the team.
I had to push it just to get them to the playoffs, and we made it to the wild card last year.
Where's your faith, young man?
Faith and fact are 2 different things, bro. Fact of the matter is, I don't think we have enough talent on both sides of the ball.
You need to change. You need to change teams. Then
no, I don't.
But see, starting Sunday is 0-0 for each team, so everybody.
Yeah. I think it would be nice if we went to the AFC Championship. I'm pushing for us to make the playoffs this year, but AFC Championship, I don't think we have enough talent to do that because our talent, we have talent on both sides, but we don't have as much talent in several positions. Like we got Crosby and them, he's talented. We got in our secondary, we got what's his name? We got like one dude that's probably all pro, one cat. On offense, we got some weapons. We got Jacobs, we got Devontae, we got Renfro, we got what's the other? We got Garoppolo. We got what's the other wide out? We got that dude Trey Tucker. He's second string, Adams. But that dude is tough.
Devontae Adams?
Yeah, we got Devontae, Renfro, but it's another dude that starts in front of Trey Tucker. I can't remember his name. Dang. We got a pretty decent tight end. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got that backup running back, Abdullah, or whatever his name is. He's pretty good. And that kid White is pretty good. I don't know if they kept the dude White, but those guys are pretty good. So we got some positions. But can our line protect Garoppolo to give him time to do what I don't want him to do what he always does is try to do more than what the play actually needs you to do. You know, can he just execute the play the way it's drawn up? When he get pressure, he don't do that. He do stupid stuff when he gets pressured instead of.
Well, look, I tell you what, then I'll do you a solid. Since we can't negotiate no season bet tonight. After it'd be kind of difficult to do it after the first game. If you want to wait till next week.
No. I said. So you said the bet was if y'all go to NFC title game, I'll wear a 49er hat. You know what I mean? But
hold on one second. Yeah.
And so for the Raiders, I'm gonna make it easy on you. If we make the playoffs, I just need you to wear a Raider hat. Because I feel like the Niners have the talent to go to the NFC title game. But the Raiders, I don't think we have the talent. We would have to just have a great, great season to go AFC title game. I don't think we have the talent on
That's
both.
That's 3-14.
Both sides of the game. You said what?
That's why I said 3-14.
No, I doubt that. You said 3-14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You say we only gonna win.
Got the receipt over there.
You say we only gonna win. What you willing to bet on that? Now that you didn't try to reiterate the fact that you said 3-14. If we win 4 games, you will wear a Raider hat for the rest of the season, right?
Yeah, you sent me one. I wear it.
You hear that? Hey, Roy, you hear that?
Yeah.
Vaughn, did you hear that? OB, did you hear that?
He said what?
Rack, did you hear that?
He said, say it again. He said what?
Don said that the Raiders are going to be 3-14. And I said, if the Raiders win 4 games, will you wear a Raiders hat for the rest of the season? He said, if I send him one. I'm putting that in the mail tomorrow to make sure you got it at the end of when we win our 4th game. You will be winning. Y'all hear that, right?
If you think like that fast drive, I ain't gonna never get it.
No. I'm mailing that this week to you, bro. I got a Raider hat in there. I just found a brand new Raider hat I had. I didn't even know I had it. Going through my case of hats. I'm sending it to you. I'm sending you a brand new snapback Raiders this week.
And then have him wear it in church in a matches robe.
When we win our 4th game, Pastor Letcher will be wearing a Raiders hat for the rest of the season. You want some of that, OB?
If I receive it.
You getting it. OB, you was one of them dudes that said we was going to be 10. Oh, you said 10-7. That's right. You didn't change yours. But, okay. So, Don, get ready, bro. You're going to be wearing a Raider hat for the rest of the season after 5 games. I say we finna go 4-1. You're going to be you're going to be wearing.
Reverse it on him. So if they go 3-14, then he got to wear a Niners hat.
Niners hat for the rest of the season.
Ain't no, well, you never know because it's going to be the end of the season. I'd have to wear it through the playoffs or whatever. But even if, like I said, they go to the NFC title game, I'm going to have to wear a Niners hat during that game.
Tell you what, let's look at it this way. After 5 games, if they haven't not won 4 games,
no. You said 3-14, bro. You ain't See, he didn't thought about it now. You said the Raiders would not win 4 games this year.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do win 4 games, you will wear a Raider. So on the 4th win, from that 4th win for the next 13 games,
it might be the end of the season when they win 4 games.
I don't care when the 4th win come. You got to wear a Raiders hat from that point on. From that point on, you got to wear a Raiders. You see Rack shaking his head. Rack up there munching on some cashews or something. He looking at you like, boy, you tripping. Hey, so y'all get ready. Get ready.
He gonna lose the tape, Bob. He gonna lose the tape.
Oh, man. I ain't gonna lose my bet though. What's our bet again, D? for the receipt.
Yo, for the receipt on Vine is if they go to an AFC championship game, I got to wear a 49er hat. So that means if the Niners win in the second round of the playoffs, when they play the AFC championship game, I got to have a 49er hat on. And if they go to the Super Bowl, I got to wear a 49er hat in the Super Bowl.
If they go to the Super Bowl, you got to put on a jersey.
A jersey? I don't wear jerseys. I'll wear a shirt. I won't wear a jersey, though.
And I'll say, okay.
All right?
All right.
So that's a bet. That's my bet right there. Okay?
All right.
Don, you get ready, man. I'm sending that hat this week. Because week 5, you going to have on a Raider hat. Week 5, you going to have a Raider hat on, bro.
I'm a Raider and a 49er hat, so I can interchange them. That's all right.
You're going to be the first casualty.
Yeah, Don going down first this season.
You're going to be the first casualty.
Going down. You're going to be the first one going down. Yep. I might have to call the organization and give them your address so Garoppolo could say, hey, Pastor Letcher out there in Tennessee, courtesy of DJD and the Smack Talk Get Down, the Raiders organization is officially sending you an official Raiders hat from Reliance Stadium. So I might have to call and try to pull some strings. Because I'm going to say, hey, I got a guy out here say, y'all ain't going to win 3 games. They might send you an entire uniform, bro.
or look, you have to put a 49er comforter on your bed. like Shay got LeBron.
Sleep with a 49er. Now that I ain't doing. I ain't betting that. That I'm not betting. We can't hear you. We can't hear you, OB. We can't hear you. OB, we can't hear you.
I said, y'all have a safe weekend, man. I'm out.
All right, man. All right. Be good, bro. Love you, man. Word up. Okay, gentlemen, with that, we going to knock off, man. All right, brothers. Hey, but y'all get ready. One of y'all might be the host next week. Get ready. 7 o'clock. Hey, we coming on.
You know how that's going to go, right?
At 7:15. What's that?
I said, you know how that's going to go. He's trying to set us up. You pass it off to me. I'm gonna pass it off to Rack in the next one. It's kind of like you said.
Well, it's up to you who you pass it off to the following week. But at 7:15 next week, one of y'all will be the host of the entire show. The entire Smack Talk Get Down. You will be the host. We're going to be your guest. So, y'all get ready, man. Y'all
hey, don't scare them cats away, man. Ain't nobody gonna log in.
No, you know it's first week. Everybody gonna be logging in. It's gonna be the first week, especially if your squad win and they win big or something. Everybody gonna be logging in. Y'all going to Pittsburgh. Y'all going to Pittsburgh and win. I really want y'all to log in. If y'all don't beat Pittsburgh, man, log in. Don't be not logging in if y'all don't beat Pittsburgh.
We're gonna beat Pittsburgh.
Y'all should beat Pittsburgh. Y'all got way more talent, and like I said, Pittsburgh is actually, to me, Pittsburgh is really kind of regrouping. Pittsburgh been kind of on the down for the last couple of seasons.
They coach. He's a really good coach.
Yeah.
And so they've been having a winning record for how many years since he's been there?
Yeah. He hasn't had a losing season.
They play tough in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But we just got to take care of business. We got to play Niner football.
Yeah.
And go Broncos.
He tried to slip that. He tried to slip that one in before we signed.
He might forget to put out. He might forget to send the Zoom link out.
Hey, I'm gonna be here every week. I'm already looking at my schedule. I do not want to miss a Smack Talk Get Down on a Sunday. If this is the worst case scenario during this season. The only time we'll probably change, if we have to change, what's that?
No, Rack trying to sign off.
If we have to change, we would do it on a Monday, right before the Monday night game, because the Monday night games They usually start at what, 5 or 6? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock would be too late. What y'all think? 8 o'clock on a Monday would be too late.
Well, you know we gonna be in Vegas. What is
The
it?
weekend of the 30th through the 3rd or the 2nd or something like that.
Yeah.
But we gonna do it mobile, man. We gonna do it again mobile. I got Zoom on the phone and the iPad.
Yeah,
we still
that
do
works.
it. Hey, we'll do it live from the sports book at the South Point, Roy. You know what I mean? That's what we'll do.
That's what's up.
We'll go live on the 30th. No, the 31st, right? Or that Sunday is what? The 31st or the 1st?
Let's see.
September 1st. That's October 1st, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So October 1st, we're going to go live from the sports book at South Point. We're going to go live. Zoom, Smack Talk Get Down. We'll go live there. Me and Roy will be there. We'll do it. Me and Roy going to do it on an iPad, sitting there eating some of them wings, them buffalo wings from the little spot down there. Hey, the buffalo wings be hitting in the South Point, Jack. I'm telling y'all.
Some of them hot dogs, some of them $1.50
hot dogs. Hey, them $1.50 hot dogs better than any hot dog at any stadium y'all ever been to. I'm telling you. Them $1.50 hot dogs. Look, Rack getting ready. Rack think he might be the host next week. Look, he getting ready. Look, he getting his studio ready.
It's done.
Rack getting his studio ready. He gonna come in with the coach's polo on. All right, gentlemen. Hey, I love y'all, man.
All right, man.
Hey, be blessed, brothers.
Peace, y'all.
Love y'all, man. See y'all next week. All right.
Peace.
Later.
All right.
If you over there on Facebook and you still with us, hey, big ups from your boy, DJD. Appreciate y'all checking in tonight. And come on, folks, over there on YouTube. Come on to Zoom. Come on to Zoom, because eventually on this Smack Talk Get Down, we're going to be strictly Zoom. We want people to come on. Let us see your face in the place. You know what I mean? Join in with us. Have some fun. Y'all see, it's pretty easy. You know what I mean? It's pretty easy to get on board with us on the Zoom. Okay? So we looking forward to folks joining in. Big ups to those folks that joined in tonight over on Facebook. We appreciate y'all, man. My man Les came in the building. Earlier tonight. D.O., thanks for the phone call, man. We really appreciate you checking in with us via the Smack Talk hotline, man. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Hey, we're going to be doing this every week, folks. Tammy Smith, I seen that you checked in. D.O., we appreciate you. Justin, we appreciate you checking in, man. We appreciate you checking in. Who else checked in with us tonight? Let's see. Hey, Dane Miner, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Big ups to the Smack Talk Get Down crew, all the fellas that checked in. We appreciate y'all. Man. So until next week, we'll see y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease from your boy, DJD, the Instrumental King. Don't forget, y'all. Come on board, man. Get down with us. Smack Talk Get Down every Sunday. 7 p.m. It's NFL season, y'all. It's NFL season. We're going to be looking forward to y'all joining us next week. Let's get it. Big ups to Les that checked in with us. Big ups, Les. Appreciate you, man. James Fells, big ups, man. James Sims, big ups. Big Roy, appreciate you. Big Rack, Pastor Don, Letcha, VL, OB. Appreciate y'all, man. Word up. Carl, we missed you tonight, man. Come on, join us next week, brother. Y'all be good, folks. Peace, love, and hair grease from your boy, DJD. Peace.